It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Hey y'all, so today I am gonna be telling the story about how I caught my girlfriend cheating on me. This is a long awaited story. Like, I know it's probably gonna be a lot of parts, and it's gonna be a little bit confusing, and it's gonna be like a little bit weird, but I've never had the chance to speak on the story. I never said nothing. I just let time pass and had to like handle my emotions and stuff, because this is something that affected me. It still affects me to this day, just my trust issues and stuff like that. But I never got my chance to tell my side of the story and what really happened. So with that being said, I feel like now's the time. I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I'm not telling the story to bash anybody involved. I'm not telling this story for any negativity, anything like that. I'm simply telling this story because it's my truth, and like I said, it's something that I went through that was really, really, really traumatic, and it's really crazy. Like, the story played out really crazy. I think it's like funny. Like, it's funny now, but like back then it was really crazy. Like, oh my gosh. But okay, let me just start. Okay, I have to set the scene. So me and this girl, which like I'm sure most of y'all know, this was like a popular relationship that I was in. We met through social media. I really didn't know much about her. Like, I knew of her because like she lived in my city, but I didn't really know much about her. Like, literally right before we met, I was in a previous relationship, so I wasn't really like looking like for people for real. And then like I had heard about her, and I had heard like a story like, oh, her and her ex like had like a little crazy situation on Instagram before or something. Like, I just heard like he say, she say, but I didn't really know too much of this person until I finally became single. And I think I followed her on Instagram, or somehow we got each other's Instagram, and I'm like, dang, she kind of cute, like, hold on. And so I think I end up like being a little bit friendly. And then also during this time, I started to go outside more, like to the club. This is when I freshly, I think, turned like 19 or 20. So I was starting to get into that type of scene, and she worked like in nightlife. So like I started to hear more about her, and I started to see more of her. And then I sooner or later we exchanged social medias. I don't really remember. This is like 3 years ago now, but we end up exchanging social medias, and I end up like kind of DMing her, shooting my shot, like, oh, you don't ever hang out with me, like, why you don't hang out with me, like, why you don't be outside with me, something corny, I don't know. And then literally from there, like, we kind of hit it off. She was like, all right, pull up, like, come here type shit, okay, like something like that. And she said like a place and a time, and literally like me and my family pulled up, and we was like, okay, what's up, boom. Okay, so after that we literally hit it off. Like, we started talking. Like, the first day we really hung out, like, we were intimate, and like we just started talking. Like, it kind of got serious fast. Like, it was very unexpected. We didn't even know each other like that. Like, y'all know how lesbian relationships be. We didn't know each other like that. We didn't really know much about each other. We knew that we both were like kind of getting out of like toxic previous relationships, but I didn't really know too much. I just knew she had an ex, and she knew I had an ex, and we were like feeling like, they okay, like we were feeling like that crush. Like, it was like that rush sensation when you finally get a crush again, like in school. You want to go to school every day to see your crush type of thing. Like, we were like excited. Like, it was fun. Like, we were going out all the time. We were drinking. Like, all of our friends were coming. All of our friends were vibing. Like, she was taking care of me. Like, she was buying me gifts. Like, it was just instantly like butterflies. Like, I instantly like liked her, and I feel like she felt the same way about me. Okay, cool. So now, like I said, we're hanging out. We're seeing each other like every day. I'm going to her house every day. Like, we're like getting a little bit more serious. And so one day we go out, because like I said, she works in nightlife. Let me give her a name. We're gonna call her Jay. So Jay works in nightlife, and one day we going out, and we're like, oh, we're gonna go like to a little after hours. So mind you, we go out, we see her ex at the place that we're at. I don't say anything, not my business, like, cool. And we're like, okay, we're gonna go to after hours. So we go to after hours, and all I can remember is her ex pulled up. We're gonna call her ex L pulled up, and she was like yelling, like, she's like, what's up, like, this who you with, like, this what you want, like, basically saying like, oh, like, for real. I'm guessing she didn't know what was going on. She didn't know what's up what was up. I don't know what their situation was, because I still really don't know to this day. But all I know is she pulled up and she caused a scene, basically making it seem like they still had something going on. Mind you, to my knowledge, they were done. They didn't have anything going on. That's what I was told. So I'm thinking, like, she's tripping. Like, the ex is tripping. Like, she off you. Like, what are you doing? But I don't know to this day. So instantly I'm already seeing, like, their ex is like a crazy ex. Okay, cool. She's giving me the rundown. I'm kind of like confused about the situation, a little irritated, because like, damn, you have people like coming up to us. Like, it was just a weird situation. And she was like trying to explain to me, like, I'm not talking to her, like, we have not talked, she is obsessed with me, she's crazy, I don't know what's wrong with her, she's a liar, like, just saying all this stuff about her, like, she's a liar, she's crazy, like, I hate her, like, I really don't like her, we are not together, we don't talk, just going on and on and on and on, trying to like get me to believe like they have nothing going on. And I truly did believe her. Like, I'm like, okay, they don't have anything going on. Like, the girl's just crazy. Like, because there are people that are really crazy, and there are people that aren't crazy. Like, you know what you have going on. But at this time, like I said, I didn't know. And I thought this was going to be a one-time thing, but the ex kept coming up all the time. Like, the ex was something that came up in our relationship, in our conversation, our whole relationship. And we didn't date for too long, but I want to say it was about a year. But we're going to get to the situation. So cool. Now, we've gotten into a relationship, and she's like telling me, like, oh, the ex is like throwing slugs at her, like, the ex is doing this, the ex is doing that. Like I said, the ex keeps coming up in conversation. Like, mind you, her ex was also kind of like friends with her friends, like, kind of, but not really. So like, we would see her out often, or like we would see her like on Instagram with her friends, or we would just see her around, like, and it always came up in conversation, to a point where I started being a little bit like, this is a little weird, like, eyebrow raised, like, why is this ex continuously coming up? But like I said, at this point in my relationship, I didn't think that this ex would be our downfall. Like, I didn't think that this ex would be the one she cheated on me with. Okay, so boom. Me and my girlfriend are now, like, officially girlfriends. We're in a relationship. She asked me to be her girlfriend December something. I don't remember. It was in December. And so, we're in a relationship, and we are like living at her house basically, because I was still living with my mom at the time, so I was always over there. We were living separate, but I was always over there, so we were living at her house. And so we knew her lease was about to come up. I want to say April, May, or June, I don't remember. Sometime in the spring towards summer, her lease was about to be up, and we wanted to move together. So we wanted to get a 2-bedroom apartment, because like, we both were like doing YouTube at the time, and we were both like doing things at the time where we kind of needed our own space. So we were like, we're gonna get a 2-bedroom, and we're gonna go half on rent. We're like kind of looking for apartments, kind of really not looking, wondering if we should just stay in the apartments that she lives in, and we're just gonna upgrade to a 2-bedroom there, or we're gonna like move to another apartment in a different area of town. Like, we didn't really know. But she mentions like, oh, my ex-girlfriend lives in like the same like brand of apartment complex as I do, and we can go look there, or we can go look in the same brand of apartment complex, kind of like a Camden. It wasn't a Camden, but like, oh, she lives in another Camden, it's really nice, and it has this and that. Cool, that will come up later. But we end up just deciding to move into the same apartment complex she lived in, because we didn't have to go through a whole application process and They already like, since you already been living here and you have a good record, you could just upgrade. We'll just advance, like, you know, move you to the next shit without having to do all that. Cool. So we end up moving into her apartment, I want to say May or June, sometime, like I said, spring going into summer, around that time, and we start going half on rent. So back to the ex, L. Let me tell you something about L. So L also works in nightlife. She is a dancer, and L is bad. Bitch, friend. Bitch, I said you bad. That bitch is bad. I'm not a hater. So like, knowing that they both worked in nightlife, I was already kind of on like edge, because, you know, I don't know if I had just a gut feeling that something was going on, which I ended up being right about, but I just was like on edge. Like, they both work in nightlife. I'm not always with her at work. They're always in the same scenery, and I'm not there. It might have been just my own little insecurity and trust issues, but I definitely thought about it often. Like, dang, they both kind of work in the same shit. Like, I don't be around all the time. Like, I don't know. At this point, we're living together, and Elle finally gets a new girlfriend. I'm like, yes, she finally got a new girlfriend. Like, she gonna be off my bitch. Yes, she finally moved on. I don't know how I end up finding out that L got a new girlfriend. We're gonna call L's new girlfriend K, so try to keep track. I kind of knew of K because she did YouTube at the same time I was kind of doing YouTube, and you know, it's not too many Houston YouTubers in the lesbian community that you wouldn't know if you're doing YouTube. So I kind of knew of her. I'm like, oh, okay, like she finally like got a new girlfriend. Cool. So my girlfriend at the time and Kay, which is the ex's new girlfriend, they kind of looked alike. They didn't have the same features or anything like that, but they looked alike. Like they were like about the same height, the same skin tone. They wore the same hairstyles. They dressed the same. They were both like masked. They wore hats. Like they looked alike a lot. And my girlfriend did not like that. She did not like that. She was steady being compared to her ex's new girlfriend. She hated that. Like, it bothered her. Like, it really, really, really bothered her for some reason. Which I didn't understand why. Because, like, okay, the girl just got a type. Like, I didn't think that was, like, a crazy bad thing. But it really, really, really irritated her. It was not something that was to be joked about. It was not funny. Which, I don't know why she really cared that much. But, yeah. So, I don't want to shit on the whole relationship. Like, we had our ups and downs. Like, we definitely had our honeymoon phase for a long time. We definitely were, like, having goods and bads. I definitely started to see over the time she had anger issues, which I will be showing later. But, like, we had our goods, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we had good-ass moments. And we had our just bad-ass moments, bro. Like, a regular relationship, ups and downs. The downs were really downs, and the ups were really ups. But it was regular. Like, I, like, was in love with her, and I was loyal to her. And I don't know if she was loyal to me for the whole time, but I think she was loyal to me at a certain point. So cool. It was just some weird static between my girlfriend and the ex's new girlfriend, Kay. I don't know what it was. Like, we would see them out, you know, a few times here and there. Like, they would have, like, sections, like, in the same club as us. And, like, they would be, like, across from us in the club. And, like, it would be, like, trying to see who would outdo each other, buy bottles. Like, she would just try to show out, like, I just felt like she was doing things on purpose to make other people mad. I don't feel like she was actually doing things genuinely sometimes. Maybe sometimes she was. I really don't know. But I just felt like she was doing things to make the other girl mad. Or she would say things or post things that just was like, why do you care so much? Like, why do you care? Like, why are you even thinking about it? Like, who cares? Like, I didn't pay no mind to my ex at all. Like, I don't know who or what my ex was doing at that time. But her ex, like I said, just kept coming up. Okay, this is where the story starts to get good. So let me mention this also. So at this point, I want to say June, something happened to my car, which is a whole nother story time in itself. I got sugar put in my tank, or something put in my tank. So my car was just fried, and we were trying to see if I could get the car fixed at the time, or if I needed to get a new car. So at this time, I'm carless. So if she went anywhere, or if I needed to go anywhere, I was using her car, or we were going together, because we usually went to, like, majority of the things that we were doing together. Or if I needed to do something with myself, I just had to Uber. Like, I just didn't have a car at this time. I was carless as hell. So this is, I want to say, June. And 4th of July was coming up. 4th of July is my grandma's death anniversary. It was about to be 1 year. It was going to be 1 year that my grandma had passed away. And I let her know many times throughout the relationship, it's going to be a hard day for me. And I want, like, to spend it with you. I want to be with you. I want to be with somebody that I care about and love. And that's going to make me feel better about the day. I don't want to be sad all day. I want to embrace her that day, if that makes sense. So a few days before 4th of July, she ends up telling me she's going to go do a YouTube video with this girl. This said girl is the girl that she ends up getting into a relationship with after we broke up. But on the day she goes to do this video, we end up kind of getting in an argument because I don't really trust her. Like, her location isn't working. She's not where she claimed that she was. Something was off. Like, it was just not making sense. And I knew, and I had a gut feeling. But we just got into it, and she didn't want to give me her location after that day because I had, like, broken her trust, which I obviously had the right reason because she ended up getting with her after me. But she didn't want to share locations with me anymore, and I just kind of had to deal with it. Like, damn, I guess, like, maybe I am wrong for not being trusting, but I don't know. So, boom. Finally, 4th of July comes, which is my grandma's passing date. And let's say 4th of July, I don't remember what day of the week it was, but you know, you kind of celebrate 4th of July, July 3rd at 12 a.m. Like, July 3rd at 12 a.m. at night. So I knew she had to work in the club because she's a DJ, and I knew she had to work, and I kind of was like, dang, okay, well, I'm going to be bringing in 4th of July kind of on myself, and then kind of sad, And I let her know, like, please come home after work. I'm going to be sad. I want to spend this day with you. It really, 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 really means a lot to me. She's like, yes, I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna spend time with you. I'm gonna make you feel good. I'm gonna be there. So she goes to work. She gets off work, and she's like, I'm not gonna lie, babe. I am gonna go out, but I'm gonna go out for an hour. And I'm like, all right, I can't tell a grown-ass woman what she can do. She's like, I'm gonna go here to this place. She's telling me where she's going. Mind you, I've never heard of anybody go to this place in my entire life. A place that I've never heard of. And I said, okay, since you're going out and I'm feeling bad, can you please just share your location with me just to give me some comfort, just some type of emotions and some type of feelings? And she's like, no, I'm not sharing my location with you because of the previous shit that happened a few days before. So I'm just at home, assed out. And she doesn't come home an hour later. She doesn't come home 2 hours later. She comes home 10 a.m. the next day after I've been blowing her phone up out all night, after I've been calling her, after I've been texting her. I get nothing. I am left for dead the entire night. So in the last part, I said that she didn't want to share her location with me because of the situation that happened a few days prior. But because I kept begging her and I was like, please, 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 she ends up sending me like the address of the place on maps. Like, you know how you could share like a restaurant address to somebody that you're trying to meet up with? She sends me like the Apple Maps location, but not her location. And I'm like, that's weird. I could have just searched it up myself, but okay. So she goes out and I don't hear from her at all. I'm starting to get worried at this point at like 6 or 7 because I'm like, dang, did she get pulled over? Did something bad happen? Did she get in a car accident? I'm worried at this point. Like, did something wrong happen? I'm like, there's no way she's doing me dirty. Like, there's no way she being sneaky or she lying about where she at. Until I go back to the Apple Maps location and I'm looking at it to see, like, what is this place? Like, did she really go here? And it said closed. It had said closed way before I even checked it. I'm like, there's no way that she's still there. It's closed. So now I'm getting a gut feeling that something is off. Like, the place has closed. Her phone was on and then it went off. Like, she turned her phone off or like went on airplane mode. So my messages were delivering and then it stopped delivering. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know where she's at. I have no communication. And usually if she's like hella drunk, she'll call me and she'll be like, babe, I need you to Uber to where I'm at and come get us and drive us home because I can't drive. Like, she usually does that if she's way, way, way too drunk. So I'm like, huh? So it's 10 a.m. I hear the front door unlock. She walks in. I hear her put her stuff down and she goes to the couch. And I just don't know, like, what happened. Because I can't see the front door, like, from our room. So I walk out the room. She's on the couch in a ball laid up like this. And I'm instantly pissed. I'm happy that she's good and she's okay. But instantly I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck were you? What? Huh? You're not going to come in here and say sorry? You know how important this day was to me? You just going to go lay on the couch? Like, huh? I rush in there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck were you? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going in. I'm flooding her with questions. I'm mad. Like I said, I'm happy that she's okay and nothing bad happened. But now that I know you're okay, I'm on your ass. I'm not even lying. She's like, oh, I got really, really drunk and I couldn't drive home. I had to go to my friend's house and sleep over there just for a few hours till I was able to sober up and I came home. Now, I'm like, what friend? And the friend that she tells me, she didn't go over there because that friend has a newborn baby, like one month or 2 months at the time. I'm like, there's no way you went to those people's house and woke up their newborn baby to stay over there for a few hours. If anything, I know her. Like I said, she would have called me or she would have just slept in her car. Like, she wouldn't have drove to somebody's house. And then you're saying you drove to somebody's house that lives the same distance. Like, you would have just drove home. But you had enough soberness to drive there and not text me or not say anything, knowing how worried I am, knowing how important this day was, and then your phone turns off, and then now, all of a sudden, your phone's on when you get home, my messages have finally delivered. It just didn't add up. So, instantly, I'm like, you're lying. Like, this shit is fucking wrong. Like, you out of line, bro. Like, you know how important this day was to me. Like, you know how I feel. Like, and you left me for a day. You didn't say nothing. You didn't do anything. You're not even trying to prove to me right now, like, that you was there. Like, you have no way to show, like, where you really was at. Plus, the place is closed. So, where were you actually? Like, it just didn't add up. I don't even know if that place was, like, open, like, in business. I don't even think it was. I've never heard of that place before, ever. I don't know. So we get into it and I'm like, I'm leaving. Like, you know what? You at home now and you good? I'm going to my mama's house. I'm not dealing with this shit. I know you're lying. I know some weird shit is going on. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And I really didn't know how I was going to get to the bottom of it because I didn't know anything. I was checking people's Instagram stories trying to see if she was somewhere else. I was trying to see where she was. Who were you even with? Like, what's up? Like, it just didn't make sense. I leave. I go to my mama's house. I'm like, I'm gonna spend a day at my mama's house. I'm gonna just sleep at my mama's house today. I just need some space from you because something ain't adding up, and I'm fucked up on this important ass day. And like, hello. And she's kind of like feeling bad, I could see, but she's like, I mean, if you think you should go to your mama's house and get some space, like, I guess. She's kind of like, whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I leave and go to my mama's house. I'm hella sad. I'm telling all my friends what the fuck is going on. Because, my job, this is like the second or third day that has been some bullshit in a row. And they feeling for me. And I'm just like, this shit is fucked up. Like, we finally moved in together. And this is the shit that I'm dealing with. Like, it's been good for so long. And now it's getting bad. And I'm feeling bad. Like, I'm extremely in love with you. And it's very known. And I'm dealing with this shit, and I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, am I honestly wrong for not being trusting, or am I right for having this gut feeling? Like, I don't know. I really don't. So I'm at home for most of the day, just sad, kind of just with my mom. And my best friend at the time is like, why don't you come out with me? We're going to go out to this club. Why don't you come out with me? Mind you, the club that they're going out to is a club that my girlfriend's DJing at that night. And she's like, we're going to go out. Why don't you just come out? And, you know, maybe y'all would talk there. Like, let's go. Like, meet me there. So my best friend gets me an Uber, and she Ubers me, like, to the club. And, you know, I walk in, I speak to my girlfriend, but, like, it's kind of weird. And I'm just feeling bad. I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to just try to have fun. I'm going to take a shot. Like, my best friend doesn't want me to feel bad. And the reason we went to that club, because her girlfriend and my girlfriend at the time were good friends. And they, you know, be going, and my girlfriend was, like, she's able to get, like, free drinks and stuff like that. So I wasn't just opposed to not going, but I did want to get some space from her. But I did want to also still be around her because I love her. That's my girlfriend. But I was like, you know, I'm going to just go, and I'm going to see how it goes. So I get to the club. Like I said, we hug. I'm like, hey. She's like, oh, I didn't know you were coming. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know I was coming either. Like, my best friend at the time wanted me to come. And I was like, you know, I'm going to just come, so I'm not sad. And we're kind of, like, smiling at each other, like, trying to make up, like, you know. Because I could tell she feels a little bit bad about the night before. But she's still not really explaining. But we're just trying to make up, right? As I'm at the club, oh my gosh, this shit gives me the chills when I tell this story, because it's like God was really on my side, or the universe is really on my side, because the way this played out is so crazy. While I'm at the club, I get a DM from Kay. Kay is L's new girlfriend, my girlfriend's ex's new girlfriend. And I'm like, So before I even say anything to my girlfriend, I show my best friend. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I will be inserting a screenshot here. And she's like, do you know what happened last night? I'm like, oh my gosh, my heart drops to my ass. I'm like, no, I don't. And oh my gosh, do I even want to know? Like, oh my gosh, I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I want to clarify a few things from part one again, because things are getting a little weird now. This video is not to bash anyone. Like, it's seeming like this is a competition to make who look who worse at this point, and that's not what it was at all. And I do tell this story a lot because this is something that I feel like was significant in my life, and I feel like I should tell this story 1,000 times over to help myself or to help anyone else in the future that might want to feel like they're not alone, because when I went through this, I felt alone. I have been threatened with a cease and desist by the recipient's mom, which I will be putting here in the screenshot, and a defamation of character lawsuit. But everything that I'm saying is the truth. I have receipts, and I don't know. But like I said, I'm telling this story straight out of experience. I have spoke upon this story before. Like, if you search it up, you might find a lie from here and there. But I've never told the story in full detail. I've never explained what happened with receipts and proof, because I've always been portrayed to be a liar or delusional. So I have never linked with Laura and Riley ever in my life. If anybody can find a clip, video, proof, or anything like that showing me that I have linked up with them in person, that is not true. I did a live with them for 5 minutes one time. I have never linked up with them ever in my life. I don't know where that came from. I also do not do voodoo. I do manifest things and write them down, because I feel like that is how you make things come to fruition. But I do not do voodoo. And as far as friends, I'm only not friends with one person in this story time, which was my best friend at the time. And I'm only not in a relationship with that person anymore. Besides that, I'm still friends with all my friends that I've been friends with for years. And that's literally fine. If I lose friends and I gain more friends, that's fine. This is not a who looks worse competition. Like, I was trying to stress that in the first part. I even prayed when I posted that first part, like, this is not a who looks better. That's never what it was at all. Also, lying about my age. I did lie about my age. I take full responsibility. I lied about my age. And if that was such a big factor, why did you date me? Because you found out about my age before we got in a relationship, and you continued to date me, and you continued to be with me for months after, and you continued to make me drink while I was 19 the whole relationship. So, continuing with the story. I go outside and I get on the phone with Kay, and Kay's like, this is what happened. D went to L's job, and they basically chopped it up. They had a conversation, and they basically said that they feel like they're still soulmates. They feel like they still want to be together, or they feel like they were soulmates that met at the wrong time. Something about soulmates. Basically trying to clear up what happened to their relationship, apologizing to each other, just talking about the relationship. This whole phone call is recorded, which I can include, but I respect Kay, so I wasn't going to post this video because I have her face in it. But I was like, okay, like, can you show me proof? And these are the screenshots that she sent me, which was like kind of the conversation her and L had. And I'm like, okay, I appreciate you for telling me. We both kind of looking at each other like a little bit sad and hurt because the shit is embarrassing. But the difference between my girlfriend and L at the time, L told Kay. L told her they had a conversation. She told her the soulmate shit and all that. Even if that shit was hurtful, she was honest with her, bro. And that's what I wanted, honesty. I don't feel like anything justifies you being a liar and not telling me the truth. That's not cool. You don't do that. It don't matter what happened throughout the relationship. It doesn't matter. Why are you lying? And if you wanted to be with somebody else, or if you didn't, the least you could have did was tell me y'all had a conversation. Y'all might feel this way and this way about each other, but you still with me. You could have just said anything, bro. It didn't even have to be this. So I go back in the club, and before I walked out to go get on the phone with Kay, I had told my best friend, we're not going to say nothing to my girlfriend yet because she's going to try to stall and make an excuse. I'm going to go outside, have the conversation, record the conversation, come back in, show her the original text, and act like I'm like kind of still clueless, just to see what she says first, because I don't want to confirm or deny anything. I want to see if she's just going to openly admit it to me or if she's not going to say anything at all. So I show her the original DM where Kay DMs me and was like, hey, shorty, we need to talk. And she instantly gets up and says, I'm finna go outside. I have to go outside. And I'm kind of like, I need an explanation. I need you to say something like, hello? And she's like, I'm about to go outside. So she goes outside and she kind of tells me and my best friend, like, we need to stay inside. Like, she doesn't want me to come outside. And I don't know what she did outside. I don't know if she called, like, to see what I know. I don't know what happened outside, but I end up coming outside and I end up kind of saying, you know what, I'm just going to go back to my mama's house once again because this is some bullshit, bro. And you still not explaining that you have nothing to say. So she's like, okay, fine. We could talk. Let's talk in the car because we are in front of a club. So I'm like, okay, I agree to talk to you in the car, but I do want to Uber myself, like home. I want to go to my mama's house. As soon as we get in the car, she swerves off and she's not letting me get out the car. Like, she kind of kidnapped me and was like, no, we're going home. Like, you're not going to your mama's house. We're arguing the whole car ride home. And she's kind of starting to tell me little bits and pieces. Like I said, she doesn't know that I got on the phone with Kay at this point, but she's low-key telling me a little bit, but she's still not really giving me an explanation. She doesn't want to rat herself out, if that makes sense. But I knew she was trying to say a few things, so I don't just go and call L myself. We pull up at the house, and I'm like, call L. I want to know what she got to say. Call L. So I take her phone, and I call L. And when I call L, she yells to L over the phone and says, hang up the phone, hang up. Did you just tell your ex-girlfriend to hang up on me? And honestly, I'm in shock. I'm like, wow, this is what I'm going through. Like, this is crazy. So we go upstairs to our apartment. We get on the floor, and she hits me, and we start fighting. And she's probably going to say out here at first, she's probably going to say multiple things, which I didn't hit her first. I don't put my hands on people. But she hit me first, and we started fighting, and it got to a point where I'm pinned down on the ground, and she's choking me out like this. And the last thing I remember is passing out. Pause. I want to mention this really fast. When we moved into her apartment and we upgraded because we already was in that complex, I never put my name on the lease. And she can attest to that in her video from a while ago. I never put my name on the lease ever because I just never got to it. It had been a month or 2 months. Some might say that's irresponsible. I feel like it's dumb as hell. I should have did it. But because of that, we only had one house key. So as I'm coming to and I'm getting up and I'm realizing that she's running down the hallway and she took the house key from me. I don't have a car at this time. My phone's on 1%. And she left me for dead once again. Luckily, I was able to use my last percentage to call my best friend, and she came and got me. And like I said, I was left for dead. I fainted, and I literally had to go to my best friend's house that night, and she did not check up on me. She did not call me. She didn't even know where I was. My best friend and me kind of knew where I was, and we weren't going to tell her because we was trying to see, was she actually even going to be concerned and pull back up to the apartments and even see, like, am I still outside of our house? But no, she never came back, and she left me. I stayed the night at my best friend's house. I am crying. I am going through it. I'm having a hard time, and she tells my best friend that she once again is going to go stay at the friend's house that she was at the night before when she got really drunk and she was not able to drive. That's where she said she's just going to sleep. Mind you, you took the house key from me. So you're going to not let anybody sleep at our apartment? You're going to leave and then I can't get in. So now we're just both not at home? I don't know. I go to sleep at my best friend's house and I think something's off. I'm getting a itch in my skin. Something is off. I don't know what it is. Once again, I'm like, dang, maybe I'm just feeling antsy because like what I just found out. But I knew that something was wrong. I remember that when we were finna move into her apartment, she told me her ex-girlfriend, Elle, lived in the same brand apartment complex that we lived in. I was like, this might seem very far-fetched. But I'm about to go on Elle's Instagram. I'm about to try to guess from the background of her pictures where she lives. This might be some really stalker shit. I'm so sorry. And I found it on Google. And I said, you know what? I'm going to pull up to the apartment just to see if she's there. I don't know what itch. I don't know if God told me this. I don't know what the heck. But I pulled up. And guess what? Guess fucking what? I feel like it's a little bit sad because in my part one of my story time, I said I forgive this person. I'm not bashing this person. I'm not saying anything negative about this person. We had our ups and downs in our relationship, etc. I never said this person is a bad person. This person lost all their friends. Nobody fucks with them. This person is a thief. This person does voodoo. I never said anything about your character at all. I never said anything about this person's character at all. Still, in the story, show me right now where I said this person is a bad person. I never said that, ever. People make mistakes, and that's okay. But for you to start part one of your story with, I do voodoo, and I'm a thief, and nobody fucks with me, and all this stuff, if nobody fucks with me, then I feel the same way. Because people that you were friends with, I'm still friends with, and the people that I were friends with, you're still friends with, okay? People change friends. That's fine. I've never linked with Lauren or Riley, ever. I don't know where that came from. Like, huh? And that's crazy because none of those things have anything to do with the cheating story at all. They have nothing to do with that. Like I said, I never portrayed this person's character to be a bad person. And if I want to tell this story 1,000 times over, like I said, to help anyone that has gone through domestic violence or mental and physical abuse, then I will. I will. Still, if you go watch her parts, it's just pointing fingers. Blaming me. It's my fault. I'm the one with the negative energy. I'm the one that did this, that, and the third. It was me. The whole series is saying how I was the bad person. And that's why I said it's sad that this has now became a competition to see who's the worst person. That was never my intentions. And that's sad, bro. To say that I was such a negative person, I had such negative energy, and when your friend passed away, I made it all about me, and I made everything about me, but you told me you would take my life the same way that your friend passed away. It's crazy. Not did I record these videos spitefully. I recorded these videos out of fear for my life. So yeah, I wasn't going to post no voice memos or nothing that had to do with outside of the situation. But now, like, to say that I'm so evil and you told me you would take my life and my mother's life. And the thing is, if all these things that she said were true, if nobody fucks with me, I did voodoo, I'm evil, I'm negative, I'm all these things, I'm crazy, I'm delusional. None of these things justify abuse. None of these things justify cheating. None of these things justify threatening to take my life and my mother's life. None of those things are justified. And like I said, I wasn't even going to go there. That had nothing to do with the story. Those things were never going to come up at all until now. I feel like my character is being played with. Like, wow. And she made her video when it happened that year. I did it. I didn't get to say anything. I didn't say anything. I was dealing with the shit. And it was painful. And now I'm able to tell this story without crying, without getting emotional, because I know that I'm not in fear of my safety in my life anymore. And no, it's not a joke. It's not funny. I am laughing and giggling, which is my way of coping. It's not a joke, but I'm going to tell my story how I want to tell it. Nobody has to sit and watch me. If you feel like I'm irrelevant, stop coming to my page. Stop watching it. If y'all feel like I'm low on rent, TikTok pays pennies, y'all. Join the TikTok creator program. I'm going to get about $2 for the day. Probably $10 at the end of the week. I'm not making no money. My views, okay, I'm going to tell this story. Y'all knows right now. My views going to go back regular. Like, as I want them to be. I want them to be regular. I want to be and deal with the supporters that support me every day. Not the ones that are here for the drama. Continuing on with the story. So, I pull up to the apartment complex and I see her car. And I'm like, ain't no way. Like, this cannot be her car. Like, this cannot be my girlfriend's car at her ex-girlfriend's house. I wasn't even too sure if that was even the ex-girlfriend's house yet, because I was like, I don't want to assume, like, what if she here at these apartments and maybe it is her ex-girlfriend's apartment, but she not even in there. She in a whole nother apartment. So I didn't want to assume and say the wrong thing. So me and my friend decided we're going to sit there for a little bit of time, and we sit there for like 3 hours, kind of just contemplating like what's going on. I'm in shock. I'm sad, but I don't want to cry. I'm trying to laugh at the situation, but I'm like, damn. Once again, like, damn. So I call her. She doesn't answer. My best friend called her. She doesn't answer. And I'm like, dang, I'm gonna try to wait a little bit to see if she come outside. But if she don't come outside, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because like, I'm gonna catch her. That makes sense. I need to catch her red-handed. So I'm just sitting there and I see a pizza truck come. It's Marco's Pizza. And I see Elle walk out. Elle walks out of her complex and she gets pizza. Marco's. And I'm like, damn, should I say something? Is this my chance? I'm like, I can't do that. No. I don't even know if I'm right. I might be completely wrong and horrible. So finally, 5 minutes later, D calls me back. And she's like, what's up? And I'm like, where are you? Like, you didn't check on me? Like, she's like, I did check on you. I texted you, and I didn't know where you was, and I was trying to figure out where you was, and etc. And I'm like, well, where are you? And she's like, I'm at the person's house, the same friend that she said from before. And I'm like, okay, can you give me the key for the apartment? Like, I want to go to my apartment, like, you know? And she's like, I'm going to come, like, in a few hours. And I'm like, well, can you come now? Like, I haven't been able to get in my apartment for however long, and I would like to. She's like, I'm going to tell you when I'm coming. It's going to be, like, a few hours. So I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what have you been doing? Like, did you eat? Like, what's going on? She's like, yeah, I actually just got pizza right now from Marco's. I said, wow, that's weird, because your ex-girlfriend just came outside her apartment to get Marco's pizza, and I need you to come outside. I just told her, I'm like, I need you to come outside. I'm here. Like, you don't gotta lie. Just come outside by yourself. Like, you don't even have to tell the other girl to come outside. Just come outside and tell me that you wasn't in her apartment. Tell me. Look me in the eye and tell me I'm tripping, bro. She hangs up in my face and she stops answering the phone. And my best friend is like, you should leave. Like, this is enough. This is enough for you. Like, what else do you need to see? What else do you want? And I'm like, bruh, I don't know. Like, I want her to come outside. So she doesn't end up coming outside. Kay ended up pulling up, and we go to the door. They don't open the door, and they don't say anything, like, at all. I finally decide to leave, and I'm like, wow. I go home, and I let her know, like, kind of through text, like, I will be getting all my stuff out of the apartment, and I will be moving out, and wow, like, I am beyond shocked. I also text her mom, and I say I am moving out of the apartment, and she cheated on me, and this is the receipts here. She finally comes to the apartment after I'm getting my stuff out, and it's like, let's talk, like, come on, like, come outside, come downstairs, like, let's talk. So I come downstairs, and I'm like, what's up? You know, at this point, I'm just blank faced, I'm numb at this point. And she finally admits everything, and she still is trying to lie, like, saying that she was only over there for, like, 5 or 10 minutes, not knowing that I had sat outside for 3 hours previous. But she said that she had just went 10 minutes before I got there, like, trying to say she was only there for a short time.
I don't know. I don't care. But one thing I can say, though, my name been in key months, bro. And I don't need to hear, I don't need to hear nothing. Whatever, I don't need to hear shit. I seen everything with my own motherfucking eyes, bro.
That's between y'all, like, I don't believe Maya, I don't believe Kia, I ain't believe in nobody. Like, there's some weird shit going on. I just would rather not be involved. Like, I'd rather just like, you know, that's between y'all. Whatever you want to, like.
So what do you want to do?
We done. We breaking up. I'm getting my stuff. I'm going to stay here for the night. I don't know if you want to stay somewhere else. I don't mind. Like, I have to stay here. I'm like, you know, I don't got no crime. Still trying to figure shit out. So I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get my stuff, like, over the next couple of days, I guess, because I did just pay the rent. And I don't know, like, yeah. And then I'm going to take Benji. You can keep the bit, like, you keep everything. Like, I honestly bought some stuff for the house. You can actually keep it. Like, there's nowhere to put it on my house. So.
Damn.
There's nothing to say.
Silence.
So are you about to come in the house now, or like what's next?
I just come and just chill for a second. I'm still drained. I got a lot on my mind.
Like I said, I told her mom I'm moving out. I tell her I'm moving out, and at this point, it's please don't move out. Like, please don't move out. Please, I want to fix this. And this is where if I'm so crazy and all these things come in, then why didn't you just let it go? So I eventually forgive her, and we do get back together. I'm kind of in and out of the apartment for the whole month because I have moved my stuff out, majority of my stuff. Then I moved it back in. I'm not sleeping there most of the nights because we're still getting into it. We kind of having trust issues, and I didn't want to pay the rent because how you kicked me out and took the key from me, I don't feel like this is my apartment anymore. I feel like it's your apartment, which it technically was because my name was not on the lease. But young and immature, I was thinking nobody would ever do that to me. But I didn't want to pay the rent because, no. Do I feel like that was right? No. I don't feel like that was right at all. I was still in and out of the apartment. That was still my partner. So I eventually did pay the rent. I paid it late. I will be inserting the screenshots where I told her, I have the rent. I'm trying to give it to you in your hand. And I paid it. So the irresponsible or laziness or when things like that come in, I gave it to you. I did. And the month previous, I did as well, on time. So.
What's up, beautiful people? Ari checking in. You know why you're watching this video. I know why you're watching this video. And so we can really just cut to the chase, right? I'm pretty sure you came across a video that said something like how I found out my ex was cheating on me with her ex or something like that, that somebody that I used to fuck with posted. So I'm pretty sure you seen it. Because I woke up to part this, part that, part this, part that, you know what I'm saying? And my whole ordeal, and mind you, we gonna go in parts, right? So I'm gonna just start with my whole ordeal because people are like, why do you care if she's just expressing herself and she just saying how she feels and blah, blah, blah. My problem is, it's been 3 years since this shit happened. And she does this every single year, y'all. I'm not lying. Like, for instance, sorry, y'all, did my braids. My little beads on the end. All right.
A lot of stuff that I did not know. So, basically, let me just get to the point because, like, I really hate that Ari did this. Like, why are you doing this? Like, she didn't have to do all that. It was not Kiana. But basically, y'all got a DM from a YouTuber. She said that Ari was cheating on me with her ex-girlfriend. Cool. At the strip club because she was fucking with Ari's ex-girlfriend at the time. And
right? Okay, I'm just stopping right there because we want to, like, you go look it up on YouTube. My whole point in playing that is that shit says part 1, right? So everybody on here is saying that, oh, she have a right to say what she want to say. She have a right to get her feelings out. Yes, you do. But how many times we gonna do this? Some of y'all on here saying, oh, this her first time. No, it's not, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about this girl. And as we go down the line, y'all will start to realize exactly why everything happened, why it happened, what led up to it, and who played what part in it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's innocent in none of these situations. But at the end of the day, none of this shit was for the internet. It wasn't for the internet then, and it ain't for the internet now. But people be bored, need money, need views, need clout, so it is what it is. And now let me also remind y'all that this is the same person that went and linked up with Laura in the rally when she was supposed to be friends with Michaela. Like, be for real. So we know what type of person that we talking about. See, y'all over here in the clouds acting slow. We know exactly the type of person we talking about. And if you don't know what type of person that we talking about right now, by the end of my videos and my parts, you'll see exactly what type of person that this girl is. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm using names in my shit because all this shit is accurate. All this shit is real. You can look this shit up on YouTube. You can look this shit up on TikTok. So it's not no lies. I'm not trying to bash nobody, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna make up names. Like, it is what it is. And that's what it is. So yeah, like I said, like, she literally does this yearly to get a reaction out of me. If she see that my relationship status has changed, if she see that I'm fucking with somebody new, if she see anything different within my life, y'all, I swear to God, she posts a video. She'll post a video either about something that happened in our relationship. Just like, bro, you just never know what you're gonna get from her, seriously. And I have every year she do this, I don't say nothing. I sit back, I vibe. If y'all even notice, with my last, mind you, I've had a whole nother relationship after this. I've talked to multiple, it's been years, bro. Like, you know? So yeah, I want to give y'all, you know, just a little background information on why I give a fuck that this girl is on TikTok making these parts and these videos, because you continue to do it, bro. And it's like, I hope this can just be the last time. Literally, everything that you finna say in these videos, everybody can go look this shit up on YouTube. You said it multiple times before, you know? So it's like, what's new? I guess you want some new followers, you want some new clout, you want some new whatever, you know, same shit when you went to go link up with Laura in the rally. Like, you dry did that shit, bro, because you just be irrelevant. You fell out with all your friends, you done had fights with your friends. It's just so many things, bro. You done stole from people. Like, it's so many things you have done, bro. That's why all the people that we used to fuck with, we still fuck with each other. You are the only person that nobody fucks with no more, bro. And it's like, at the end of the day, you can blame your life on me. You can say I did this to you. You can say I turned your world upside down. But the thing is, this girl turned my world upside down. For real, for real. You know, and we gonna get to that. You wanna talk about trauma? Imagine being stalked. Imagine being, bro, even this shit, always bringing my name up. You know, like, bro, it's so many things. But don't worry, because we finna get to it all. All right, so like I said, that was a little background as to why I'm even entertaining this shit right now. All right, so it's go time, right? So in her part 1, she say, you know, when we first start fucking with each other, right? So let's get into when we first start fucking with each other. So I can't remember exactly what she said. I'm gonna just give y'all my version of the story. Number 1, let me tell you, this girl is like into voodoo and all type of stuff, dog. So this girl really manifested me. She told me, oh, I was shooting my shot. No, this girl been knew she had one of me. I'm telling, like, come on now, we done had talks about this. Like, she be writing a million things down. This person will call me, this person will text me, this person will kiss me, this person will want me. Like, it's fucking weird, seriously. But anyway, how we actually started talking is I was out DJing. Her and Michaela, no, not her and Michaela. Michaela came to the DJ booth and was like, oh, hey, my homegirl, you know, think you cute, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, who? She like, Maya, she over there, boom. So I'm looking. Mind you, I had never heard of either one of them. I think I maybe had seen Michaela like on TikTok before, but at this time, I wasn't a YouTuber. I wasn't into YouTube. I was just a DJ doing my thing, you know? So I don't know these people like that. Boom. So I think Maya came to the DJ booth. We ended up following each other, boom, boom, boom. So she did start, sending me DMs or whatever. And she was like, shit, why you never invite me out? Boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, shit, pull up. I'm DJing like here, like pull up, where we at the next day. Cool. Well, I don't know if it was the next day, but it was like that week. We was hanging out like all week. So she pulling up where I'm at, boom, 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 everything cool. We vibing, obviously, I'm saying? I'm a DJ, so we drinking, we lit, all that shit. Let's keep it rocking. So she brings up the night so I got two exes. One name is Lil Maya. That's the one that's doing this TikTok shit. And then the other one, Big Maya. Now we got Big Maya just because one real little and the other one got a fat ass, so we just gonna put it like that. Lil Maya, ex on TikTok. Big Maya, ex dancer, big butt. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to set the scene for y'all. So now with me and Big Maya relationship, I'm not gonna lie, I was the crash out in our relationship. Like she was she ain't really never just do nothing crazy over me. I'm not gonna lie, like I was always the crazy one in our relationship. So when she pulled up this night to the club that I was with Lil Maya, I was with Michaela, I was with like my friends, I was with a lot of people. And so when she pulled up, honestly, it shocked me because I'm not gonna lie, like she like a bad bitch. Like, it's like, what are you doing right now? Like you damn near crashing out, but she ain't never did no shit like that. And I feel like, honestly, when she did it wasn't that she was saying like, oh, like that was fucking around. Me and Big Maya was not fucking around, bro. We was not. Like we had been done. Like I had fucked with some other bitches. She done fucked with other people. Like we had been done. But at the end of the day, I always felt like, well, I don't gotta feel like it. She told me how I'm up. Like Lil Maya is just, she couldn't understand why I would go to this bad bitch with a big butt. Honestly, to her, I feel like she honestly just couldn't believe it in herself. And then just from day one, she just always had insecurities when it came to Big Maya. But like at the end of the day, bro, I don't gotta lie to nobody. I don't want my ex don't want me. If we wanted each other, we could be together. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? We could be together, like, if we wanted to be with each other. But anyway, let's keep the story going. So like I said, Big Maya did pull up this night when I was with Lil Maya and we at the club, we vibing, and she was just like, really? Like this? Like this is what you moving on to? Like she was on some shit like that. She was just like, wow, like really? Like this how you rocking? Like not, oh, you don't want me or you not fucking with me. She was really like this is what you moving on to, whatever. But I had Lil Maya back though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm rocking with her. You know what I'm saying? Like this what the fuck we doing? Like, so it got crazy. Like I had to get the street shut down. And one thing about me, I don't like when people come to my job. Don't come to my job with drama, with mess, with like, bro, this is my job. This is my place of business. I'm a DJ at the end of the day. So I can't be having people come in clubs and embarrass me and embarrass the establishment and, do all this shit, like respectfully, straight up. So after basically Big Maya, did her big one. And after that, y'all, we never talked again. Never again. Not once. Never up until the night when she's saying about Kia, which is my ex, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, no disrespect to nobody that I'm mentioning. Like this shit's so old. I don't think nobody gives a fuck about this situation except Lil Maya. Like I don't think anybody cares. But at the end of the day, it happened, and these is the people that was involved. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, me and Maya truthfully never ever talked again. After she crashed out that night, she never hit me up. I never hit her up. We never linked up. Can't remember if I used to like see her around or not, because it was so long ago, but we never linked up, nothing. Literally until, well, I wouldn't even say link up, when we talked at the club that night. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time we talked. Deep down, Lil Maya always felt like I was like fucking with my ex. Like she just couldn't get it out of her head, bro. Like it's literally, we was never fucking around, like no texting, no contact, no nothing, bro. Nothing at all. I don't even think we followed each other for it. But yeah, no, nothing. So, you know what? In this part, let's really get into the background story of me and Lil Maya's relationship. So here is the main factor of everything. I don't think I've ever said this because at the end of the day, like I said, when you with somebody, and y'all love each other, you see their deepest, darkest secrets. They know your deepest, darkest secrets. Y'all see each other in y'all worst stages and y'all best stages. And stuff like that is very vulnerable to people. So you can't be out here on the motherfucking internet just telling people business and doing it's so many things that was going on within our relationship that I was very vulnerable about, that I feel like she was very vulnerable about as well. That just, it's never for the internet, bro. It's never for the internet. But shit, we here now, so it is what it is. So anyway, here we go. The number one thing that fucked me up about Maya is she lied about her age, y'all. I don't think I never said this shit. I don't think I have. This girl lied about everything when we first started talking. She lied about everything. Everything. Like, first of all, I was with this girl for 3 months before I found out she was 19 years old. I never knew this girl was like, y'all, I was 27. I'm 30 now, by the way. So like I said, this was literally 3 years ago. I'm 30 now. At the time I was 27, this girl told me she was 21. But she kept telling me Michaela was older than her. But if Michaela older than you, how are y'all both 21? Come to find out, neither one of them are 21. Hold on. My bad. I'm still trying to get that damn, this code out my system. But, so yeah, neither one of these people is 21. Now, this is how I found out. Mind you, I think she was just going to be in a relationship with me and rock with me and lie the whole time until she just couldn't lie no more. I guess, I don't even know. It's really crazy to me. Like, how I found out is I'm looking at a TikTok video and they keep saying something about 19. And I'm like, 19? Because I would never date no 19-year-old, bro. Like, nigga, I'm 27, bro. Like, I didn't go check my roster out. You know what I'm saying? Check out the people I done fucked with and people I done been in a relationship with. Like, I wouldn't be with a 19-year-old. And it's not about nothing else but just maturity and responsibility. Like, 19, you're a teenager, bro. And you lied about your age. So, that was really, like, the biggest red flag right there. Seriously. Like, I had to ask her when I finally seen the video. I said, how old are you? Me and Michaela at, like, lunch or something. I said, how old are you? And they looked at each other. And they looked back at me. And she was like, 21. Why you asked that? I'm like, bro, you not 21. Her and Michaela look at each other again. Michaela like, just tell her. Okay, I'm 19. Bitch, we 3 years. I mean, not 3 years. Bitch, we 3 months in. Fuck you mean you 19? So when you want to talk about trust issues and shit like that, that was literally the epitome of a trust issue. I'm the one that should have never been trusting her. You lied. To take it a step further, this girl told me her and Michaela had their own apartment. Dog. Her and Michaela was staying with Lil Maya mama. So I've known you. I've done been with you 3 months and I don't even know the real you. You've lied about everything. And I'm a DJ. I don't want to be dating no 19-year-old. You can't even get in the club. You know what I'm saying? So she started with the lies. She's the originator of the lying. And like I said, I don't think I've ever publicly said about how she lied about everything in the beginning, only just because, honestly, bro, I didn't feel like it was people's business. And I really didn't want her to show up as that type of person or people to see her as the liar that she is. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of kept that part, like, you know, on the hush. But I mean, shit, if we all gonna tell our story, and I'm gonna tell my story how it is. You know, so yeah, imagine being with somebody for months and their whole life is a lie. You and your friend live with your mama. And, you know, if y'all know Michaela's situation at the time, if you know, that shit was crazy. And, you know, Maya was a friend, and she was there for her, and, you know, they was living with her mama, whatever. But my thing is, like, if I knew you was 19, if I knew you lived with your mama, sweetie, I would have never fucked with you. I can't even, I was mad at myself for a while, too, though, because I'm like, bro, how the fuck you ain't know that? How you didn't peep that? But I'm not, bro, I'm a grown-ass woman. If people lie about their age, maybe a 35-year-old might lie and say they 31. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't out here, teenagers, saying that they're above drinking age. Like, come on, bro. That's the fuck. But you know what? I didn't want her to look like a bad person, y'all. And so what I did was I continued to fuck with her. And I kept it on the hush. I never told nobody about it. I never told nobody that she lied about her age. And so, mind you, when we get on YouTube and this and that, everybody like, oh, Ari, man, I got bashed for that shit bad. Still never said nothing about it. I got bashed so bad. It was like, you dating a 19-year-old and you 27 years old and you robbing the cradle, you this and that, all this shit. I never, ever spoke on the fact that this girl lied. It just was what it was because I loved her and I fucked with her. Didn't want people to see her in that light. But like I said, y'all tell me how y'all would feel, bro, if somebody started that child relationship all as lies. And then not only that, we on YouTube together, bro. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie, if I would've came out and said that shit at the time, when I be thinking back on this shit, man, all the fans and shit would've been like, you're a liar. Like, bro, you don't gotta lie to kick it, you know? So our relationship already built off lies, already, you know? So anyway, moving forward, I got past that, you know, and I was just like, cause we already rocking, nigga. We already damn near get like, let me just see where it goes with this little 19-year-old. But at that moment though, I thought back to when I was 19, bro, and I'm like, I just hope this girl can be mature, bro, because I was not mature when I was 19. Most people are not, you know, like, so So I'm just keep it rocking, bro. We already in deep, so it is what it is. Fuck it, let's keep it going. So we on YouTube, and you know, like she said in her videos as well, like we had ups and downs, but like everything was cool. Everything was a vibe. Like I was doing stuff for her, she was doing stuff for me. We ended up being in a relationship. And yeah, we rocked out for like months. Now this, I think we started talking in like October. Then we got in a relationship like December, and then everything started to fall apart that next July. And then that's that 4th of July weekend type vibe. That's kind of where everything started to fall apart. The crazy part about it is everything started to fall apart when I did the YouTube video with Kenzie. You know what I'm saying? Kenzie, sorry to bring you up, but you know you're a part of you a part of this story. So, you know, and mind you, me and Kenzie, I ain't talked to Kenzie in I don't even, bro, so long ever since that shit happened with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to her in like literally so long, you know. So sorry for bringing you up. I'm not trying to bash, not trying to nothing, but you know you're a part of this story. So let's get into the Kenzie situation. So mind you, me and Kenzie, we don't know each other from a can of paint. I've never heard of her. I think she had just moved to Houston, and so I think she was just asking people like, you know, who should I collab with? Boom, boom, boom. People saying DJ Harry. So now me and Lil Maya been doing YouTube together, but I ain't never really just went and did a video with nobody else. I had been wanting to, but you know, I'm new to the YouTube game, and right now I'm just on my couple YouTube shit. And so, you know, Kenzie reached out and was like, hey, you wanna do a video together? Boom, boom, boom. So I tell my girl at the time, Lil Maya, I'm like, shit, you know, this girl Kenzie want me to do a video. She like, are you gonna do it? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Like, and then I think the video was questions, films, as studs or something like that. I don't know, it's on YouTube. Y'all go look at it. But yeah, and I feel like just with my lifestyle, with who I am, with me being a DJ, with me being a popular person, me being, you know, successful, good looking, you know, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, I'm just being real. Like, I think I took Lil Maya too fast. Way too fast. Like, I don't think she was ready as a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was ready for my life, my lifestyle, the things that come with me. And I'm not talking about cheating or nothing like that. We're going to get to all that. But I'm just saying just me. You know, it's a fast lifestyle, and it's like you can't feel a type of way or get insecure every time I'm around another girl. That shit is exhausting. So I feel like with the Kenzie thing was the first time me going to go do a YouTube video, you know, with somebody different. And like, Kenzie not ugly, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like all that was just playing in her mind. All that playing in her mind. Like, she want to do a YouTube video with this girl, and the girl look decent, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just started getting to her. And this the part where, you know, this comes into the situation with Kenzie and the sharing the location and the YouTube video, all this, you know. And mind you, when Lil Maya spoke on this, on her little TikTok series, she didn't go into detail about this part. She didn't go into detail about nothing leading up to the night when she said I cheated on her and I did this. She ain't going into detail about none of these things, bro, because she know that she is the original person, bro, that was just lying, insecure, like just doing way too much, bro. So anyway, I go to the YouTube video with Kenzie. This is my first time ever meeting Kenzie in person, ever meeting her at all. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we don't even have each other's number. We strictly been DMing this whole time. You know, so first time I met Kenzie, first time I met Ken, you know, rest in peace, Ken. And so yeah, that was cool. We up there, Kenzie respectful, I'm respectful, everybody's respectful. Like, ain't nobody trying to make a pass at me, ain't nobody trying to flirt with me. I ain't trying to flirt with nobody. Like, everybody cool. So we do the video, and then I knew the owner of the studio that the video happened to be at. So he like, yeah, we finna go to Nomad. Kenzie like, shit, we gonna go Nomad too, mind you, Nomad right up the street. And like, what you finna do? I'm like, shit, maybe I'll come to Nomad. Now, Maya saying this stuff about her grandma, I really do not remember much about it, but I do remember a little bit because she's saying her grandma's death day is on July 4th. I think that's what she was saying. My grandma's birthday is on July 4th. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I had reassured Lil Maya this whole relationship. I never gave her a reason to ever not trust me, to ever feel insecure, nothing, bro. I put this girl on a pedestal. Everybody know that was my girl. Everybody knew I loved her, regardless of what anybody said. I was rocking with her. But at the end of the day, once again, you're 19, I'm 27. I'm not about to be around this bitch giving you reassurance every single second. You've had so much of it. She want me to share my location. Okay, bet. You got my location. But let me tell you something. When you abuse having somebody's location, bro, take accountability for the shit that you did, and you didn't go in detail. You didn't go into detail about this shit, but I'm gonna go into detail about it. So we all head to Nomad. We had Nomad, and I think like Kenzie Dog couldn't go on the inside or something like that. And Bria J was up there too. Shout out Bria J. It was like me, Bria J, Kenzie, and Ken, right? And so yeah, we up there, we vibing, we cooling. Like, I think the dog couldn't go in, so we had to like sit outside of them, man. So Fat Crab is literally right across the street. So shit, we like, fuck it, let's go get some food at Fat Crab. Now, Lil Ma is the type, she wanna know my every move, my every bro, I am so grown, bro. Like, do you think that my mama and her husband go around every second, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing, like, bro, I'm talking to people, yo, she's blowing my phone up, she's blowing me up. She only blowing me up because it's like she just want me to be on my phone and not be engaged with these people, which is crazy to me, bro. Like, nigga, you got my location. You see exactly where I'm at. So it's like, we're not going to text every second. And then going back to the grandma. She made it seem like something about her grandma to y'all, but that's not the truth. That night, she just kept saying, I'm sick. I don't feel good. Can you bring me food? Like, after the YouTube video, all of a sudden she was sick. She needed this. She need food. She need that. And it's like, this girl was really manipulating me, bro. And I didn't realize it until later on down the line. This girl was manipulating the fuck out of me, bro. She steady hollering reassurance, but you don't want to be reassured. You just insecure. It don't matter if I'm doing something, if I'm not doing something. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, she got my location. So, we 5, including little Kenzo, the dog. We go across the street to Fat Crab to just go eat. I don't think I updated her on that. I really can't remember. But if you got my location and you watch my every move, then you know exactly where I'm at. Right? Cool. So, I think we was texting and I don't know. One thing led to another. And she just, once again, this girl was a liar the whole entire relationship. It's really crazy to me. So, the whole time, we still texting. She like, okay, I'm just going to lay down. I'm telling her, like, she said I'm hungry or whatever. And mind you, I think she already said in the video, like, her car's messed up. So, it was only my car. So, mind you, bro, at the end of the day, I take care of my girl. I don't have to physically bring you some food, bro. Like, it's like when we moved in together, and I'm gonna touch on that next. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things are factors, bro. It's really crazy, dog. But ever since we had moved in together, I didn't know who was 19 and who was 27. This girl tried to control my every move. Boo. I'm a grown-ass woman living in Houston. No family. I take care of myself. I take care of the people around me. Like, I'm taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into that. We gonna get into all that rent and this and that. She told me she paid half. This girl never gave me $1. Stop it. You ain't never paid nothing. You ain't never put your name on the lease. You never did none of the responsible shit you was supposed to do. But we gonna get to that. Hold on a second. Let me go back to this Kenzie situation. We at Fat Crab. And mind you, we like at the back where the VIP is. Cause y'all know I be knowing everybody. I knew the people that was over it or whatever. So, we in the back, boom, boom, boom. Shit, I'm getting to know Kenzie. I'm getting to know Ken. We all talking. Bria J had a girlfriend at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, with me, it's like, if I'm doing the right thing, I never care about what other people think. So, I'm not gonna lie, it is 4 of us, and it might be like, looking like, oh, this person might be for this person might be for this person. But it was never that, and I don't care what people think, or, nobody was even thinking none of this. But I'm just setting the scene for y'all. So, me and Bria J go out the back door, I think to smoke, or whatever. We outside smoking. And then, now, keep in mind, Nomad is right here. Fat Crab is right here across the street. You know what I'm saying? So, she over here on her video telling me, oh, I didn't know where she was at. She had my location. And that's why she pulled up. That's the parts that you be missing. You don't say the parts when you're crazy and when you're a liar and when you do crazy things. All this shit add up. All right? So, I'm outside smoking, and then Kenzie come out. I think Kenzie and Ken come out because I think little Kenzo had to like pee or something. Yo, I look. Mind you, this girl, she didn't have no car at the time because of a little situation or whatever. But I know her friend got like this little Honda or something. Mind you, we gonna get into all this because every single time she was crazy, her and her friend pulled up with her friend kid in the car every single time. And it's like, I'm gonna get to that. All right, so they pull up. I'm like, I know this ain't Maya friend car. I think I noticed like the car seat in the back or something, and they swerved in that mode. So she like started getting out the car, and bro, I'm automatically embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, this girl done pulled up. Mind you, she literally had my location. So she pulled up to the exact point I was standing at. So I ran to the car. And honestly, bro, really just on some grown shit, I told her, don't do this. Do not get out. Do not cause no scene. Don't, because you look insecure. You look bad, bro. Mind you, I just met Kenzie today. I don't know this girl from a can of paint. I don't. She cool though. She cool. She was cool. Kim was cool too. Me and Bridget J was back hanging out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm just up here hanging out with people. Like, she pulled up to the exact location, and I'm asking. I'm like, it's starting to get crazy, because I'm like, what are you pulling up for? Like, your friend went from this side of town all the way to our crib to pick you up with her son late at night and to bring you all the way up here. If that's the case, your friend could have brought you food. She could have did all this. You told me you sick. You this. You not sick. You not sad. You not nothing. You're crazy. Like, we gonna call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you tell these stories, you need to tell the whole story. Like, you need to tell everything leading up as to why I even felt a type of way about you, bro, when you was doing all this stuff. So she like, okay, I'm gonna get back in the car, boom, boom, boom. But you wasn't, I think she was like, you wasn't texting back or some shit. I'm like, yo, you got my location. You know exactly where I'm at. I'm talking to people. I'm vibing. I'm smoking hookah. I'm eating. Nick crab legs all over my hand and shit. Now I'm doing stuff. So the friend, they end up leaving. And I think she ended up going back to the crib. I don't even know. Now, mind y'all, at this time, I'm like, oh, this girl crazy. How crazy do you gotta be to pull up to the person that you're dating location, bro? Like, on some, she was like on some shit. Like, and it's like, what are you on? We're just fine. I'm not doing nothing I'm not supposed to be doing. Nobody's doing it. Like, and that's when the craziness started that July 4th weekend. When she did this, she spiraled out of control. She never stopped, okay? It's really gonna get messy. And the thing about it is, as traumatized as she is about the situation, like, I'm just as traumatized about the situation. And when I tell y'all everything, like, she traumatized about one thing, one factor, one thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna get to that. She gonna show y'all proof and this and that, you know, whatever she wanna show and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not gonna show any receipts. I'm not gonna show any proof, y'all. I'm not gonna go through my phone from 3 years ago. Honestly, I think I deleted every trace of this girl in my phone anyways. Like, for real. Like, that's how, like, I'm still on her YouTube. I'm still on, I think, her TikTok, probably. I'm still on her stuff. You will not find a trace of this girl on none of my stuff. When you talk about traumatized, I don't want to see anything. You, like, some of y'all in my comments right now, go live with her. I'm not going live with this girl. I really want nothing to do with this girl. The only reason why I'm even doing this is because, you know what, honestly, she keeps saying the same story over and over again, but it's so many stories that I've never told from my point of view. So it's like, we're going to take it there. You know? That's the only thing that that's her main thing. Oh my God. Ari, well, y'all will find out. Y'all will find out about that. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'm going to let her tell the story, so I'm not going to spoil that surprise for you. But see, my problem, like I already told y'all, is when we keep having to relive this. It's not the first time, it's just a new audience. Some of y'all are new to this. I don't know if y'all knew me, y'all didn't know her. I don't know, it's been years. And like, she's tied to this story with me. She's tied to this. It's not the first, second, the third time. It's the same thing. All she do is she gonna post about the situation with me being in my house, all the receipts from that, show proof from that. She always posts scars, bruises, this and that. Let me tell y'all this. At the end of the day, it's always two sides to every story. It takes two to tango. Do I got video? Bro, do I got videos? Do I got bro, I'm not over here like, ooh, let me pose, let me take a picture after we had a fight. Like, it takes two to tango. And she a feisty person. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, she always takes it too far, bro. Like, this stuff is really not for the internet, and it never has been. And every time that she brings it back up, bro, it's just traumatizing and irritating, for real. I don't want to continue to see these things every single year. It reminds me of the past. It reminds me of things that I'm going to talk about as we move forward, you know, so y'all can really get an understanding. But it's like, this not the first time, as I keep saying. I'm tired of reliving it. I'm tired. Every time she's good, she does this. Literally, my people is texting me right now. And I'm gonna show y'all screenshots right now. I'm gonna show y'all a few screenshots right here. Like, bro, my people literally writing me like, not again, like this and that, because, bro, it's just pathetic. As far as the cease and desist, let's just talk on that real quick. My mom hit her up because, I mean, as a parent should. Like, my mama cared about me. Lil Maya was somebody that, my mama knew her. She came to the family house, you know what I'm saying? So, as an elder, you know, my mama reaching out to her, like, you know, take that stuff down. Because, once again, it's just everybody tired of it. Everybody tired of seeing it. Everybody, you unpacking the same thing. Whatever pictures, videos, y'all, she been posting this for years. I swear, years, bro. Look this up. She done did all this on YouTube, TikTok, all the time. So it's like, just when is it enough? Okay, when is it enough? I'm not going to explain myself when it comes to certain things that happen in our relationship because honestly, like I told y'all, bro, it takes two to tango. It's not a one-sided thing, you know, but I can take accountability for the things that I do. She can't. And like I said, I don't owe y'all nothing, but these are things that happen in our relationship that I feel like I took accountability for everything that I did when it came to her. She take none for the things that she did, and not only that, she's still going along with it. I've been moved on. If you moved on, if you forgave me, why are you still doing this? I done did plenty of story times, and y'all can look this up on my YouTube. I done did so many story times, y'all. I never talked about those people ever again in my life. Did my story time and moved on. So, like I said, if this was the first time, cool. I let it slide so many times, and honestly, I'm tired of letting it slide, and I feel like I don't care what comes out. I don't care what's said. But what I will say is, don't believe everything that comes out somebody's mouth on the internet. I'm not going to lie. You can't believe everything that somebody's saying. And then my thing is, if you want to tell your story, you could tell it. But it like, oh my God, like, it eats her up inside. Like when I respond or like when I post a video, but I would never talk to her directly. We would never speak directly. I would never go live with her. We would never, you know, like she think this shit funny and it's a game, but it's really not funny or a game to me. Like, we both got stories to tell, and she can feel free to tell hers and I'm gonna tell mine, but just pay attention to how at first is this and this happened and I'm just telling my story, and then how it goes really evil to like, and she did this and she's this type of person and she did, and she, you know, and it's like stuff that have nothing to do with the initial point of the videos, which was how she caught me cheating. You know? Like, you going on rants about, I don't even, other shit. And I'm not here to confirm or deny those things because, bro, at the end of the day, like, not nobody's business. I really don't care. All this stuff happened 3 years ago. Like, for real, cry me a river. So, yeah, y'all, that's really the disclaimer. Like, it's gonna get messy and it's gonna be out there. But one thing about it, I'm gonna promise y'all, I'm not gonna be going live with anybody. I'm not gonna be really even, like, going back and forth. Like, I'm gonna tell the story in the order that it happened. And she gonna tell a story in the order that it happened, and she gonna be crashing out on live, and she gonna be posting extra stuff. Like, y'all should even know when she posted that cease and desist. It's like, it's just crazy to me. Why are you posting it? Well, like, it's jokes and laughs and giggles and views, but I don't think it's gonna end up being really too funny for nobody. I'm not gonna lie, but it's out there. Hopefully this just be the last time that we just have to talk about any of this. Like, I'm gonna let her get her screenshots off. I'm gonna let her get her post off. I'm 30 years old, baby. I can't go back and be looking up all that stuff. Really, it's really nobody's business, but it's out there. Me and Kenzie never talked again after that day. We never talked again until we actually really started talking, which was months later. Months later, you know what I'm saying? And that was because I was single. So, I mean, I could do whatever I want when I'm single, but she over here be trying to make it seem like it was her intuition. There was no intuition. Me and that girl met that day and never talked again until I was single and we did another YouTube video. And then from doing that YouTube video months later, we just kind of, we kind of started talking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, she was already talking to other people. I had a few people on my line, like, you know, and then, yeah, that's another story for another day. But, you know, just saying, like, because a few people saying, she knew that night. No, there was nothing to know. Y'all know what's so crazy? I think Kenzie posted the video. Like, when she posted the video, y'all, I don't even think she ever wrote me and was just like, oh, hey, the video's out, blah, blah, blah. Like, she, like, tagged me. And she just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had commented on YouTube or whatever, and it was going up, and I reshared it and stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Lil Maya embarrassed me so bad that night, y'all. I know Kenzie was like, hell no. Because you gotta think, you're not trying to pursue nothing. It's not like that between us. You know, like, I don't even know you. You don't know me. We don't even know each other. We just doing the video. And my girl pull up. I'm thinking in my head, like, bro, she probably finna go tell everybody, bro. Because I'd be like, bro, why did I do a YouTube video with DJ Eerie, and her girlfriend pulled up on her, and she had a location. Like, I would have been telling everybody, I'm not gonna lie, because that's just, and you just moved to Houston, you know, and I'm pretty sure she didn't want no drama. She's like, man, what the, like, nah, that's just, that was too messy. So, after that, crazy enough, me and Kenzie never spoke again. So, you know, Kenzie's out of the picture. We did our YouTube video. She ended up posting it. I reposted it. We never spoke again. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. I mean, we never spoke again 2 months later, right? So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. At this point, like, I'm just annoyed. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, if y'all know me, y'all know how I rock, y'all know how I move, y'all been following me for a minute, y'all know it's, like, nothing for me to move on. Like, once I start, like, mind you, I've already let so many red flags go, bro. I done let this slide and let that slide, and I'm sliding around this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm really trying to make it work. And one thing that I never mentioned was the fact that I ended up, like, Lil Mike was the first person I ever lived, like, together with. I never lived with a girl ever. So what I'm saying is, bro, I was literally just moving, like, however with this girl. So that's why I didn't understand why I be crazy, why I do these things, why, you know, that shit annoying. Like, that shit just started getting annoying, straight up. So, let me see what else. Okay, yeah, so at that point, I think I had ended up going to the crib. I think I just ended up going to sleep, whatever. Like, that night was just that night. It was awkward, I believe. I can't really remember, honestly. I don't even know how she be remembering. Oh, she got all the screenshots and everything, you know, posted in her phone from years ago to post every year. So, you know, my bad, I don't got out of it. But, yeah, so I think the next day, like, I think we just, like, everything was back cool, if I'm not mistaken, I believe. I could be wrong. I really don't remember, like, what happened after, like, that night. So I'm gonna just touch on a few other things. She said some stuff about, like, me, like, caring about Kia, or, like, you know, trying to outdo them when they come to the club. I don't know what that's about, bro. I'm literally a DJ. Like, she told me I'm trying to outdo their section. I don't even barely be in section. I be in the DJ booth. And if you're under 21 ass is with me, I'm probably DJing, because you can just walk in with me when I'm DJing. So I don't really know what that was about, but I did want to touch on it. I never cared for those people. Look, one thing about me, if you don't speak on me, I don't speak on you. If you speaking on me, then, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna have a problem with you. If you're not speaking on me, I'm not gonna have a problem with you. So I don't know. I can't really remember back. I don't remember, y'all, honestly. But as far as I can think, it was in her head, because she thinking that I care about my ex, and I don't care about her. She don't care about me. She happy in her relationship. Shit, I'm happy in mine. So like, the next night, I think it was July 3rd. This break, I'm getting a little emotional, so let me just, like, whew. So she said something about me, I think going to the club or whatever. And like I said, like, she had been, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a DJ, I get off at 2 a.m. I can come in the house whenever I want to. Like, are we for real right now? You 19. Like, well, I think at this time she might have had just turned 20. So I think she might have been 20 now or whatever. And I'm going to turn 28. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. Girl, you ain't finna, like, I'm not disrespectful. I'm not out doing fucked up stuff. Like, this is my lifestyle. This is me. This is what I do. Take it or leave it. Like, handle it or don't. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. So after that situation, my bad, y'all, with Kenzie, obviously, I stopped sharing we're not sharing locations no more. That's over with, bro. I'm not sharing my location with you, bro. I can't trust you. You embarrassed me, and y'all, it's not just a regular. My bad, I told you I'm getting over this call, but yeah, like, location privileges is done. We're not doing it. Like, never ever gave you a reason not to trust me. We're not doing it no more. So skip past all that. Let's talk about this night where she say, my location, and, like, bro, look, I'm gonna say this. When she lost my location, oh, hell broke loose, dog. She went ballistic. She didn't know where I was at. Well, she knew where I was at. I was where I told her I was at. But once again, she's not mobile anymore. I mean, she could have Ubered if she wanted to, like, or she could have came, or whatever the case may be. But, yeah, like, all you can do is take my word. Like, but I mean, bro, I really, at this moment, I never did anything to break this girl's trust. Nothing like that. I never did. So it wasn't like she needed to be crazy, but she went ballistic. So I'm DJing this one night, and she saying something about the club being closed, and I'm on Google, it say the club closed. Bro, anybody in Houston, please, y'all know damn well that, bro, the times online be wrong on the maps. Sometimes you can't even get the address. Like, say if I remember for the longest, nigga put in area 29, and nothing's gonna come up, nothing at all. You need to know the address. A lot of places. I remember Bad Habits was like that. Like, nigga, you have to know the address, bro. Like, bro, anybody in Houston know that. Like, it's plenty of old buildings, old clubs that been around for so long, y'all. You still can't find them on the maps, I swear. You still can't find them on the map. Like, so it's like, she just started coming up with stuff. I'm telling you, making up stuff in her own mind. The club say closed. Okay, well, I'm here. So, I mean, what you want me to do? You want me to act like I'm somewhere else? Where exactly where I told you? Like, you lost my location. Why are we even talking about my location right now, bro? You doing what you doing. Bro, just enjoy yourself. I'm DJing, mind you, and this girl asked me all this question. I don't know what she talking about on TikTok, because I was DJing. She told me I'm just at a club. No, I was working. I was DJing. And it was a new club. I remember verbatim. I think I told her I was going to stay afterwards for a little bit or something like that. And then she said something about on here where I was DJing at a club and she ended up coming, but we was into it or something like that. But my thing is, why? Like, she used to just do stuff. And me and you went to it. She was saying, she went to her mama house or something. I can't remember, for a little bit or something or whatever. We was into it. She came to the club. And my thing is, why would you come to the club and me and you at odds? That's like a McDonald's. Bro, if I work at McDonald's and me and you at odds and you at your mama house right now, and your friend like, oh, I want some McDonald's, go to McDonald's. Bro, it's a million McDonald's y'all can go to. Why y'all don't come to my McDonald's? Somebody, oh, my friend, just no, bro. You wanted to stalk me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, for real. Like, for real. You wanted to stalk me. You wanted to come to where I'm at. Even though we at odds and you left and went to your mama house, you want to come stalk me at the club, bro. Like, and you need to just be real with yourself about that. And it just started to get unattractive. Like, bro, you left, went to your mama house, now you come into the club, you know we at odds. And mind you, just like she said on the video, like, I was nice about it. I still embraced her. I still, was like, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, why would you come here? And then mind you, she don't even tell me she coming. She don't hit me up if you know I'm DJing there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I noticed during all this crazy shit, I had already noticed that what Maya would do is, this girl crazy, bro. This girl would provoke me, say shit to me, fuck with me, anything, bro. Anything to get a reaction out of me, buck at me, anything, right? And then she would record my reaction to her. Or she would stir up the pot and say shit and try to get my reaction. I first started even realizing it because she ended up sending something to my mama. And I was like, the fuck is this? I'm like, bro, this girl recording me. Like, even, here's my thing. And this goes on to how evil she is and how all this stuff is even coming about. Like, why are you even recording? Mind you, this is me we talking about. DJ Ari, right, bro? Like, I'm dating this young girl, like, all this shit, bro. Like, I just started to feel like everything I worked so hard for, if I didn't get the fuck out this relationship quick, it was finna go sour. And that's exactly what it did. And now years later, like, bro, I'm still dealing with the same stuff, So my whole thing is, like, y'all can take everything how y'all want to take it, with a grain of salt or with more, however you want to do. But it is so scary to, like, repeat this cycle, see her repeat this cycle when it comes to me. And just really think and realize, bro, this girl was, like, recording you, bro. This girl was, like, it's like you was my enemy the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing victim, but you was really the enemy the whole time. Like, when you really think about it, who do this? Right now, all the stuff whatever she's saying is like, you continue to post these screenshots and you do this shit every year, all the time, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. It's like, when is it gonna stop, bro? Like, it's really getting out of hand. So yeah, I just want to say that, like, I really don't care what's posted or what's said. Like, I'm on here at, like, bro, I'm 30 years old. Like I said, the only reason why I'm even doing this, bro, is we gonna tell it, bro. We can tell it and we can, But this will be the last time I say anything, like, about any of this. So enjoy the series while you can before TikTok get banned. And yeah, but I'm not ashamed of nothing or whatever she got going on. But just know that girl was evil, bro. That girl would provoke me and do shit to me, bro, and then try to record my reaction. And I caught on to it, and I knew it. You know what I'm saying? So at a point, nigga just would say anything. Like, she was sending it all to my mama wasn't telling me. My mama was sending it to me. And I'm looking at the video like, this bitch got the fuck, man, this got from propped up. And it's like, it's just sad to realize, like, that's somebody that I loved and somebody that I was in love with. And, like, this is how they was acting, like, throughout this relationship. Like, it's really sick, for real. Keeping all this in your phone, doing all this, like, you forgot the task at hand. Because once again, your true colors are coming out, bro. Like, literally, bro, you just want to be evil. You want to be evil. You want to, like, I don't understand. But y'all not gonna get, like I told y'all not gonna get no videos, no nothing out of me. There's plenty of things I can say this girl said, did, bro. I don't even care to dig that deep. Let's stay at the task at hand. All right, so one of the big things was, she said, I think that night I had came home, one night I say I came home like 10 a.m. or something, and that I said that I was at my friend's house, but I was really something. We can go ahead and clear that up. Like I told y'all, I'm taking accountability for everything. I don't got no problem saying what I did and what I did not do. At this point, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, in my mind, like, I'm stressed, bro. And this is my first time ever living with a girl. I never lived with none of my girlfriends. Like, Big Maya moved from Atlanta to Houston for me, and we didn't even live together. Like, she ended up getting her own crib. So I've never stayed with a girl. I've never moved a girl in with me. I've always had my own crib. Like, she ain't never had her own crib. So, honestly, I just don't think she just really knew how to just move. She wanted things to be, I'm 35 and she 40, and it's like, bro, you 19, I'm 27, I done experienced things you haven't. Like, you think you know, but you really don't know. Like, it was really one of them situations. So, just to clear that up, when I came in the house at 10 a.m., I most definitely did go over Key House. I went over Key House, I didn't go in. She did have a newborn baby at the time, but I even told her, like, I slept in the car, I drove over there. To be honest, y'all, my mental wasn't right, bro. I'm used to going to my house, laying down, vibing, but when I'm coming home, bro, to this girl, mind you, she can go out. She can do whatever she want to do. If she want to do other stuff or whatever, she can do it. But it's like, when I come home, y'all, the energy was so negative, bro. It was always something about a girl, about this, about that. Mind you, we low-key into it because she still ain't put her name on the lease. She still ain't gave me no money on the rent. I wasn't going to pay all the rent, bro. You ain't never even had your own apartment. Like, you're not finna come in over here getting over on me, bro. You know? Like, and I feel like the main reason we even moved in is because we was doing YouTube videos. She was always at my house. It's like, I had everything, and she was just slowly, like, taking from me, like, for real, you know? And it's like, you know, you think back on things and you realize, you know, how things really went, but that's how that shit was going. I can't remember exactly how everything happened, but yeah, I went to Key crib. I slept in the car. I didn't want to be nowhere near this girl, and I started to realize it about myself. So I go home, and then I think that's when, she was going to her mama house. So I don't know, the story might, oh, you know what? No, it wouldn't have been no mama house. This is what it was. I go home, I lay down, and she, somebody, one of my friends called me, and they was like, yo, D-Baby fell off the roof, blah, 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 like, I'm just calling, like, people that's close to her, people that know her, boom, boom, boom. So, y'all, mind you, I'm like, what the fuck? So, at this point, y'all, honestly, I don't give a fuck about nothing that we was arguing about. I don't give a fuck about what I did, what this and that. Y'all, she's still going on with this shit about the night. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I just stopped everything, bro. Like, I was not trying to hear nothing, and I feel like that was understandable. You know what I'm saying? Because we was friends, so I feel like 100% that was understandable. Like, it was, you know, like, people sitting around gruesome videos and shit of her on the ground and just, man, crazy stuff, bro. So at that moment, like, I really slowly really just started to dislike her more and more because all she could talk about was our relationship and other people and this and that. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that. So she did come with me, and we went to the Camden. And we was just trying to figure out what was going on. We went to the hospital. And yeah. And so, yeah, like, she obviously was, like, you know, word kind of started circulating about it, and you know, she was down bad, she was in a coma. And then I ain't gonna lie, y'all, at that moment I just was like, you know, when life just hits you with them moments, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is, I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know, life just switched that quick in a blink of an eye, boom. So I think we spent the whole day like just, you know, trying to figure out what was going on, and my mental wasn't right. Mind you, today is now 4th of July. So I don't know what she was talking about her grandma's death date, about the 4th of July with the other situation. Like, she told me she wanted to be with me. We was together on 4th of July because I remember precisely the night before that is when D-Baby fell off the balcony. And yeah, literally July 4th was the next day I was with her. We was together the whole day, I think up until nighttime. So it's been a long day. I think I ended up having to go DJ. I think I went to go DJ. And then that night I went to Area 29. Area 29 is where Big Maya used to work. That's where she was working at the time. All right, follow me. So finally we are at this part where it's just like, this is where the whole thing with just the cheating, and this is just how all this shit, we are finally here. This is still 4th of July weekend. Like, all this shit done happened in this one weekend. It's like really sick. So I'm at 29. I can't remember who I was with. I think I was with some friends or who. Ain't no telling. I don't even remember y'all. But I did see Maya, and I don't really remember exactly how we ended up like having a chat or talking or anything. Mind you, I have not said 2 words to this girl since last year when she pulled up to the club. Like, when I first started talking to Lil Maya. Like, other than that, never spoke to her. She never spoke to me. Like, nothing ever, never. Now, if y'all know anything about a strip club or even about Area 29 specifically, it's not long we could have been chatting because, I mean, mind you, it's 4th of July, right? So everybody outside, it's top strip club. Maya don't play about her money, and the managers don't play about the girls making that money. You know what I'm saying? So it's money on the flow. You know what I'm saying? So this conversation that we having, very, very brief. I don't remember, like, if we walked past each other, whatever the case may be, but one way or another, we ended up in quick conversation. Basically, the conversation was, you know, like, how you been? Is everything cool? I think the conversation really started off with the fact about D-Baby and the balcony situation. If I'm not mistaken, I really feel like that's how this whole conversation went, because you're like, you know, have you heard about that? I'm like, damn, I heard about that. That's crazy. Like, you know, we just talking about this and that. Next thing you know, like, how you doing? Everything cool. See you happy in your relationship. Shit, that night you pulled up, that shit was crazy as fuck. That's usually not like you. Like, she saying, like, yeah, I would never do nothing like that. You know, I really be calm, cool, collected. You know, honestly, just some cool shit. Like, it was, that's really the conversation. Like, I think the only other thing that came up was that Lil Maya had pulled up, like, with Kenzie, and I was asking, like, how you knew that? You know, I think she said a girlfriend told her or somebody told her. I don't even know, but she knew about that. Other than that, I don't think nothing else was really said. That was bad. Literally all in, like, a few minutes. I don't think it could have been more past that, because, I mean, it's a packed floor, you top dancer. Like, that was really it. So we had that conversation, and that was it, y'all. Honestly, I thought nothing of the conversation afterwards. Like, that's just what it was. I was glad that we could just be okay. I was happy about that. You know, like, I don't want to be, just even look at this situation right now. I don't want to be out here beefing with exes and mad years later. Like, if you moved on, I moved on. Like, we moved on. Another thing about it was that while I was dating Maya, Big Maya, like, as a lesbian dating a dancer, I had a story time on YouTube. And mind you, after that story time, I never spoke on it ever again. Never said, like, I didn't go on and on and on about it, you know. And it was really not geared towards her. It was just geared towards, like, bro, being a lesbian dating a stripper is, like, crazy, you know. So I forgot that came up in conversation too, because I was with Lil Maya when I uploaded this video, and we never, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie, she felt a type of way about the video. She did. So just kind of cleared that up, like it wasn't nothing personal, you know, just me, you know, expressing myself. Same thing that's kind of really going on right now. Like I said, the only difference is this shit is with malicious intent. Like, any story time I ever did about anything, it was never with malicious intent. It was just, you know. So yeah, that came up in conversation, and I don't think nothing else really came in. I don't know what she talking about soulmates, and I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know, but okay. So now fast forward into the next day to where this is when Kia decides to DM my girl and tell her like, oh, do you know Ari and Maya had a talk last night at Area 29? Girl, I ain't gonna lie. For me personally, this is some childish ass shit. To each his own. Y'all gonna form y'all opinion. Everybody got their own opinion about it. So it is what it is. But for me, that shit is just so childish. Like, bro, grow up. I didn't feel no type of way about it because, I mean, okay, Maya went home and she went and told Kia, like, hey, me and Ari had a chat. You know, I don't think she was telling her to be any type of way. I think she just telling her about her night. Like, and then, by the way, you know, me and Ari done chopped it up tonight, you know, which she's allowed to do that. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Tell your girl whatever. But see, when your girl come over here to my side, fucking what I got going on, because it's unnecessary. If that's what y'all talking about in y'all household, enjoy, because it was nothing bad said, you know. And that's proved with the screenshots. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Big Maya was telling Kia, like, bro, like, stop writing Lil Maya. Like, just stop. She just kept going. They on FaceTime. They on this. It's like, once again, I feel like with that, Kia really triggered Lil Maya for real. Because mind you, she been just having feelings and feeling like this and feeling like that about my ex from the jump. But mind you, me and my ex have never talked, never said 2 words to each other until this night before. So I just think with that, it just made me mad because it's like, it's not your business to come tell my girl anything. You and your girl talk about whatever y'all want to talk about and y'all can kumbaya, but you over here opening up wounds in my relationship and you really don't even understand what you're doing right now. So I think Lil Maya had like sent me a screenshot of the message where he was like, oh, you know, they talked or whatever. And I think she was like, a question mark, or like, y'all talked last night, whatever. I'm like, yeah. And I think she was the most mad because she like, well, she over there telling her girl and you ain't tell me, but it really wasn't relevant. It's nothing to tell. Like, it came up now, so now me and you can talk about it. Like, if you want to talk about it, but bro, that's like, if my mama see my daddy in the grocery store, they ain't seen each other in a while. I'm just like, oh, hey, Sito, hey, Greg, what's up, boom, 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 how you been? Everything been cool, boom, boom, boom. Both these people is married. My mama and my daddy is married to different people. So my thing is like, okay, they see each other in the grocery store, boom, hey, what's up? If my mama decide to go home and tell her husband, hey, man, I seen Greg in the grocery store tonight, and you know, we had a conversation, cool. If my daddy go home and decide not to tell his wife that he seen my mama, like, it was nothing to come up in conversation. Now, mind you, let's remember, me and Lil Maya really had eyes. We not in a good space. I'm not in a good headspace at all. I'm not gonna lie. Just after the balcony shit, and then just she not in a good headspace just because, I mean, she just ain't. You know, like, everything we just been going through, and I told y'all, after I wasn't sharing my location no more, everything just started to really just go downhill. So yeah, I don't really feel like I was like obligated or wrong for not telling her like, oh, we had this conversation. Like, but now that it's out in the open, now we can talk about it. But see, her problem was, all she wanted to do was talk to Kia on the phone, text Kia all day. Like, they just having their own little conversation about it all. And it's like, me and you should be having a conversation within our relationship. Mind you, these people is acting like me and Big Maya had set up a business luncheon and decided to go and sit down with each other and talk. Bro, we is at a strip club, it's loud as hell, money on the floor, she dancing, she doing this, boom, boom. I'm with my friends, I'm lit, bro. So it's like, bro, mama's acting like we went and sat and had lunch together and was like, so let's discuss. Like, it really wasn't like that. It really was something quick, random, and I really never thought it would come up ever again. Like, who cares? But yeah, it did, and she just couldn't let it go. And so I ain't gonna lie, if you come on my side, fucking what I got going on, it's gonna be issues for you. So I told Lil Maya, I said, you know what, me and you, we can handle this together, and it's just gonna be that. Me and you gonna handle what we gonna handle. But you need to stop texting and calling Kia. Like, this is pathetic to me right now, for real. Like, what do y'all, like, bro, if she can handle her relationship, we can handle our relationship. Me and Maya not gonna be together. We not gonna probably never talk again. We just cordial. It's cool. No problem. We don't have no issue. We don't have no static. She's happy. I'm happy. Let's you know, like, it just got weird. They kept on talking on the phone. They kept texting. I'm like, girl, hang it up. So she said we was at the club. Honestly, y'all, I really don't remember. Maybe we was at the club. I know we definitely left the club. So once we left the club, she said something like, oh, I want to go to my mama's house. Yeah, this girl never, ever decided to leave, and excuse the little footprints at the backyard. That's my damn dog walking around. Girl, that's her. All right, anyway, so she making it seem like when we left the club, she was like, oh, I'm going to go back to my mama's house. Like, all these times when she said she was going to go to my mama's house, y'all, it was never, like, I had to, like, we gonna get to a lot more after this, like, for real. Like, I had to beg her. I had to call her mom. Like, it's many other things. So anytime she said, oh, I just was deciding to go to my mama's house, no, it's not true. I'm sorry, it's not. But that's what she said. She said we get up in the car, and I had, like, swerved off or whatever, and then I was telling her that we could talk in the car or we could talk at home, I think. And so we is in the car, we arguing, like, we going, like, in, you know what I'm saying? And I don't remember what exactly, like, we saying or what exactly was said. But we is in the car, like, arguing. And once again, y'all, this whole week done been just a mess. Like, it just been bad, you know? And it's like, I really don't want to be sitting in this car arguing with you. And you already know I do not want to go back to this house. Like, honestly, in the back of my mind, I'm really thinking, like, I really need to get out of this situation. I don't know how. Truthfully, I don't know how. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of strings attached, but I'm just so tired of arguing. Like, I started to realize I don't even think I'm starting to care no more. Like, for real, I don't think I am. So I started, like, she just kept really wanting to know what was said, but I feel like nothing that I said was enough. Like, I just told you, we said this, we said that, we said this, we said that, and I mean, it's just not enough for you. You steady trying to figure out more and more and more. How long do you think the conversation was? It wasn't that long, boo. So we pulled up to the crib. She snatched my phone and called Big Maya. And see, this is my thing. If we gonna tell the whole truth about everything, we gotta make sure we touch on every single point. And see, one thing about the internet can be real biased. For every action, there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? You don't grab my motherfucking phone. What are you grabbing my phone for? This not your phone. You don't pay no bill on this phone. So what are you grabbing my phone for? You know what I'm saying? And then calling my ex. What? Like, it's just boundaries. Don't touch my phone, for real. So yeah, when she did call Maya from my phone, Maya was like, you know, hello. And I was yelling in the back. I was like, hang up. And that was just because, bro, boundaries are just really being crossed right now. There's no reason why you should have grabbed my phone, calling my ex. Like, it's just getting too messy right now. Like, you literally we're leaving the club to have a conversation about the conversation that me and my ex had. So my whole thing is, like, why are we over here? Why are you taking my phone and calling this girl? Like, it's just, it's in my opinion, that's when it just, here we go. Like, it's just childish stuff. Grown people don't do shit like that. I'm not snatching nobody's phone. It's got an ex. Me and you sit right here having a conversation. If you want her number, ask her girlfriend and go call her or whatever. Like, it was really messy at this point. I ain't like it. So that's number one. She touched my shit, right? Okay, cool. So now little mine. Now, you know, if we gonna tell the story, we gotta tell the truth. We gotta tell our parts. We can't just be telling little parts that make us look good. You gotta tell all the parts. So you told me we got on the floor and I don't even know what you said about when we got on the floor, but I'm gonna tell the truth about when we got up on the floor. So we was living on, I can't even remember what floor, maybe like 3rd, 4th, 5th, one of them. And so we hop on the elevator, we go upstairs, and let me tell y'all something about her. This girl had this shit bad, and all my friends can vouch for this because all my friends been around the multiple times she has done this. She had this thing where, mind you, her name was not on the list because she never did. She never paid nothing, no matter what she talking about. Y'all talking about screenshot. Show me the screenshot then. Show me. Y'all showing me screenshot where she said, I tried to give you the money. Y'all, she tried to give me the money after all this shit was going down. Like, show the date. Show the date. All this was like July 4th, like, week or something. You know what I'm saying? Rent due on the 1st, rent late on the 3rd. I don't remember no money being nothing. I'm sorry. I don't. And so, like I said, at the end of the day, it's one key. And you know, like, if you put somebody else's name on the lease, you can get another key. So I'm telling her, like, mind you, it's a key. We got, like, a garage opener, like a fob, like, all these things, you know. So I'm just like, bro, put your name on these, you can have those things. But I mean, now we done been here for a while, and at this point, baby, it's really not your crib. Honestly, you stand with me, like. So anyway, I just had to put that out there before I say this next part. So anyway, all my friends can vouch. She had this bad where she would get mad, feel a type of way, and then grab my key and run off every time. Bro, I'm not finna be having nobody grabbing my key and running out with my key. You got my key. You know, like, period, bro. Like, I'm not finna be playing games with nobody. Come on, bro. So we get on the floor. She grabbed my key and she run off to the door. And I already know what this means. You know what I'm saying? She finna run to the door. I don't know if she gonna lock the door. Probably gonna lock the door, but I just don't know what she would throw these temper tantrums for real. And here we are. So she grabbed the key. I don't know if she already had the key or she grabbed it. I really can't remember. One or the other. And she runs toward the door. I run after her, and I damn near grab her. So when she told me, oh, Ari was choking me, no, we ended up on the ground wrestling. Come on, bro. Actions, reactions. I'm taking accountability for the things that I did. Take accountability for the things that you did, bro, that led up to all these things. Just take, I mean, at the end of the day, shit 3 years ago, do anybody really care? Not really. It's a story time. Things happen. And, I mean, bro, it is what it is, you know? So, anyway. So, yeah, like, I grab her or I think tackle her. I don't even remember, bro. Like, it's football at this point because you running. You running with the ball. You running with the key. Nigga, I'm back. Boom. Tackle, boom. So we end up on the ground. We wrestling now. She's talking about I was choking. How am I choking? You know, we're wrestling because you won't let go of my key. Let go of the key. Straight up. Let go of the key. Like, actions, reactions. And mind you, she holding on to that mother for dear life. Like, she not letting go of the key. So all this could have been avoided if you would have never ran off with my key. And it's not your first, second, third time doing it. Another time she ran off with my key, my friend had to go and damn near snatch her up. And then she would say, oh, your friend putting their hands on me. Blah, blah. No, my friend's not putting no hands on nobody. You can't run off with people's belongings and people's stuff. Actions, reactions. Clock it. So we on the ground, and I finally get my key back. Now, in her video, she said, like, she had, like, passed out, and she, I, like, left her for dead or something. Girl, this girl was not left for no type of nothing. Like, that's really what it was. Tried to run off with my key. Took so long for me to get my key back. You was holding on. Because at the end of the day, bro, just let go of the key. And you can go in the house. Like, I wasn't trying to be nasty or nothing. She was trying to be nasty. She was trying to get the key. Like, we both walk into the crib. Why are you running off? To try to go lock the door and stuff. Like, it's just little stuff like that. Like, come on. So we was, like, probably, like, right outside the apartment door right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, was right outside the apartment door. Yeah, it was so much for real. Like, I just live. I live. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. But if y'all notice in my stories, no matter how much you want to paint me as this, like, aggressive or abusive or whatever she want to say about me, you know, cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like, the shit that you do, take accountability. I think she even said in her video, like, I never put my hands on anybody. Like, yo, if we gonna be real, let's be real, dog. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. You was not innocent in barely none of these situations, bro. None of them. So just stop. So anyway, yeah, I dipped. I left. And then as I'm leaving, like, I'm just heated, bro. And like I've been telling y'all, I had been not wanting to be at the house because look what be going on as soon as we go home. Like, I'm tired of my job. I'm still a DJ. She don't have no job, so she don't do nothing. Like, she make YouTube videos. That was it. I have a real nightlife job. Like, bro, it just was a lot for me, bro. And honestly, at this point, I just got tired of dealing with stuff. I got tired of shit getting physical. I got tired of shit being childish. I just got tired. When I was driving out, though, like, I started to feel bad. I did start to feel bad. I was like, dang, like, even though, and see, this was my problem from the jump. Every time she do something to me, I start feeling bad. I'm like, dang, like, you know, so I can't remember what happened. Either Michaela hit me up or I hit Michaela up. One or the other. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna meet up with you. See, she didn't say, she don't be saying these words. I was like, I'm gonna meet up with you and I'm gonna come and bring Lil Maya the key. Well, I'm gonna bring you the key for her because she's so pressed on me giving her the key. Link back up with me. Give me the key. I'm like, bro, I'm not linking up with nobody but Michaela. Do not bring Lil Maya with you. At this point, I didn't want no static. I really didn't. I didn't want no more issues, nothing. I'm telling Michaela I'll link up with you, but I'm not linking up with Lil Maya, but I do feel bad. I want her to get in the house, and I want her to, like, I'm not an evil person. Like, I'm not finna, even though she was trying to grab my key and take off, it's like, your stuff is in there. Like, you should be able to get in. So, literally with no problem, I literally linked up with Michaela. So, me and Michaela riding, and we ended up meeting, like, at a gas station. She did not bring Lil Maya with her, so I respected that. And we had talked briefly. That was it. I dipped. And that was that. So at this moment, thank you. I'm gonna take a lot of accountability because yes, throughout this video, y'all don't gotta keep writing comments. You're wrong. I know I was wrong when I finished this little video. Okay, boo. So I'm just telling the story. Feel how you want to feel about it. So I can't remember what exactly I was telling Lil Maya throughout this time, but it definitely was not the truth. None of this. The rest of this. I think at this point it was starting to be morning anyways, because it was like super late at night already. Then all this drama had happened. And then so now I really don't know what time it was, but I think it was like starting to be like towards the morning, like the wee early hours of the morning. So yeah, I think I told her I was going back over my friend's house, and my friend lives like right here. And then Big Maya stay like maybe like 5 minutes away. Like, so in the midst of me, I think I was going over my friend's house at first, but I think in the midst of me going there, me and Maya had little time to talk. Like, Big Maya. Like, Lil Maya and Q was talking about just whatever, and me and Big Maya, I just never really had a chance to have, like, we ain't talked about nothing. I ain't even talked to Lil Maya about nothing. Like, I ain't talking to everybody talking, and I'm just here. Like, I don't know what's going on. So, I think I had reached out to her. I believe so. Or maybe, I think we might have already even just been texting because Lil Maya just called her from my phone, like, not too long ago. Like, literally some hours ago. One thing led to another, and I ended up going to her house. Now, y'all probably watching this like, why would you go to that girl house? Let me tell you. Big Maya is a secretive person. Like, she had screenshots, she this and that, but she not the type, she not gonna, like, Hakeem was sending all the screenshots. Like, she not gonna send one screenshot. She not gonna do none of that. Like, nothing. Very secretive. So, shit, I'm like, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up because I literally want to see whatever you talking about, whatever was said, this and that and next. She was like, "Bet shit, pull up." And mind y'all, like, at the time, like, I really wasn't thinking of it like that. Like, after that shit with Lil Maya and after we just had that fight and everything, like, to be honest, y'all, I already was thinking, like, of damn near my exit plan. Anyway, I started, like, I been should have lived. A lot of y'all saying that on a lot of the other parts. I been should have lived. Y'all right. I been should have lived. Correct. But I didn't. So sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? But I got to do it delicately and figure out how I'm going to do it because, you know, we staying together. It was a delicate situation. It wasn't nothing where nobody can just walk away and it just be like, okay, cool. So anyway, yeah, so I pulled up. I go in my crib and really we just chopping it up. And it's hard to believe because this is my problem. Well, we'll get to that. So yeah, I'm in her crib and we just chopping it up. Not gonna lie, she showing me the messages. She did, she did. Now in the club, we really didn't go into no detailed anything. But obviously, shit, I'm at her crib, so we just sitting there chopping it up, talking, just about everything. Cause it's drama. It's really messy right now. It's messy as fuck, you know. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much. I don't really have nothing else to say about like specifics of what with somebody in the house, but like we really wasn't doing anything but just talking. So mind y'all, at this point, nigga, I'm like dirt. I'm really like dirty. Like I planned on going home last night. I was supposed to be at home, but all the drama happened. Well, in the wee hours of the morning, I say. So it's like, bro, I'm just dirty. I'm just here. I'm just looking crazy. So for anybody that thinking anything, like, bro, we did not have sex. We did not kiss. We did not hug. We did not nothing. It was nothing like that. It was just straight up like I only went over there to see the messages, and that was it. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed at this moment. And y'all probably like, why are you stressed? But don't forget, like, my friend is in the hospital in a coma. Like, I'm at odds with my girl. I got drama going on with people that I don't even know like that. Like, it's a lot going on. So we sitting there having a conversation about all this. So in the midst of all this, and see, this when I be saying, Lil Maya, like, you gotta tell the truth about everything. Her and Michaela was playing games with me the whole time. The whole time they was playing games. Like, and my thing is, you wanna play games with me? I'm gonna play games with you. Like, straight up. Like, let's not act like this not the real world. Like, if you wanna play games with me, I'm gonna play games with you. So, they started writing me, her and Michaela, and was like, Like, can we link for the key? Or can we do something? I can't even remember. Can we link for the key? Or, I don't know. She wanted something. I think she wanted the key fob or whatever. Because me and Michaela literally just had linked up, like, not long before that. You know, so I can't remember what it was. Or why she needed the key or whatever. I really don't remember, y'all. But, yeah, they write me or whatever, y'all. Why am I over here Ubering the key to a random location, to random locations multiple times? Like, and I started to catch on. I'm like, she was like, oh yeah, just send it here, boom, boom, boom. But then the Uber write me like, there's nobody here at this location. Like, they start playing games, I ain't gonna lie. So next thing you know, all of a sudden, Maya's hitting me up. Little Maya, like, I'm sick. I don't feel she, bro. Anytime she finna do something crazy, that is her signature. She always say, I'm sick, because she like to play too many games. This is my point. Baby, if you knew I was in my ex house and you felt whatever, girl, just be like, I know you're at your ex. Like, well, just say it. Like, I don't know. Everybody handles stuff differently. But one thing I'm not going to do is beat around the bush and play games with people. Like, that's super weird to me. Like, what are we doing right here? So, she starts writing me, I'm sick. Can you come take me to the hospital? Can you do this? Michaela writing me, I'm really not feeling good. So, I'm trying to see, like, can you come? Now, this is my thing. If you're not feeling good, you need to go to the hospital and your friend right there. How do I play into that? I'm thinking all this as I'm sitting in my house, for real. And the reason why I hadn't left yet, honestly, is because these girls is over here playing games. Like, they playing games. I'm not gonna be back with Lil Maya. I'm trying to figure out my life. I'm trying to figure out my next move. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I'm sitting in my ex house doing it, but hey, here I am. You know, so yeah, so they playing games. She's sick, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to figure out why your friend can't take you to the hospital if you sick and y'all right there. You know, she be trying to make it seem like, oh, I want to go to my mom's house, area this, area that. No, to be honest, throughout this whole thing, no matter what happened, you was like on me, like bad, like regardless. You did not care about nothing else, like even in this moment. Like, you tell me, oh, I knew, blah, blah, blah. Like, you tell me, I'm sick, I'm this and that, and your friend can take you to the hospital, so she need to take you. Like, but anyway, I was still being nice in the messages, though. Like, I was basically saying, like, I'ma come, give me a second, like, I'ma come in just a sec, you know, like, I'ma come, you know, like, but on my own time, because we just got into it last night, like, real bad. Like, and it's like, once again, every time we link up, it's something, and I just know something wrong when you talking about you sick, and you come to your, something not right. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting there, I got hungry, order some pizza, straight up. I ain't gonna lie, like, we gonna keep it a steak. But I mean, bro, people be hungry, and my ex, she don't cook or like nothing like that. So it's like she ain't have nothing. I was hungry, and I think I had already smoked the blunt. I was high, like, bro, I'm gonna order me some pizza. So ordered it. So y'all ordered the pizza, and I just remember like Maya was like blowing up my phone, and then so I finally got on the phone with her, and she was like, she played too many games, dog. She was like, babe, when are you coming? I'm so sick. I don't feel good. I need to take me to the hospital. Like, you know, like in her little sweet voice that she be even doing on the little TikTok, girl. This girl is crazy, dog. So she was like, babe, I need you to come take me. I don't feel good, blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, like at the end of the day, like that is my girl. Like, regardless of how I feel about her at the moment. And mind you, like me and Big Mike was not doing nothing. So it wasn't like, it really wasn't nothing. So she's like, babe, I need you to do this, boom, boom. Y'all, why I was like, okay, I'm gonna come when I finish eating. Why did her voice turn evil? She said, yeah, eating the pizza that Maya just came outside and got. Oh my God, y'all hung up the motherfucking phone. I'm sorry, y'all. It wasn't funny then, but like let's get some humor. Like, it is a little funny. Yo, she changed about whole, but she was like, yeah, the pizza that Maya just came outside and got. Bitch, I said, oh fucking God. Okay, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. When she said that, I was like, dang, okay, bitch. So she know I'm here, but like, how does she know that I'm here? I don't know how she knew. Like, I couldn't figure that out. Like, I was genuinely shocked. So I look at Big Maya. I was like, man, Lil Maya know I'm here. Like, damn. And so I think she was like, oh my God, do you think she gonna tell Kia? And I was like, yep, definitely. She's definitely gonna tell her. You know what I'm saying? And I felt bad. And I can take accountability for all of this. Like, I feel real bad because I feel like at the end of the day, like, damn, bro, if I wasn't over here, like, this is gonna ruin my relationship. It's gonna ruin her relationship. And it's like, it's not like that, but there's no excuse for this. Like, there's no way to, you know, like, excuse it or say, like, oh, like, it looks bad on all accounts, straight up. So, you know, I just started feeling bad. So I think Big Maya had got on the phone with Kia's mom, and she was crying, and she was crying, and I was really feeling bad, y'all. I was like, damn, like, because basically she was crying and just saying, like, you know, I know Kia gonna find out, like, and it's not like that. And, like, she wanted to be with the person that she was with, truly. She did. Like, so, I mean, I get it. Like, I get it, you know? So, she was crying and shit, and then I'm just sitting here, like, you know, because it then started to become a joke. Like, people, Lil Maya and Michaela got on live. They got on Instagram Live, and they started telling it all. Like, just how she going on TikTok right now, at that moment, like, she instantly was on IG Live telling everything. She was on, the whole time she was outside for 3 hours, she was on live. Like, so mind you, everybody just the whole world's waiting on me to come outside. Like, it's really crazy, you know, and like showing this girl apartments and stuff. So I'm like, bro, it's gone too far. The only reason why I go outside is because, once again, I'm trying to avoid conflict. Well, nigga, if I go outside, it's going down. And the thing is, the only thing that I got inside with me is my DJ bag and that's it. So, like, I don't know. I just don't want no conflict. Like, we're not gonna get nothing resolved if I come outside right now. Like, all we gonna do is either have a fight, and I don't want to fight you because obviously, like, yeah, I'm wrong. So it's like, you probably gonna want to fight me. We just damn near had a fight last night, you know, like. But now you got all this energy. But I just done choked you out, and I just done did you so dirty. But now you got all this energy. Like, no, bro, no. So yeah, so everybody tuned in on IG. Not gonna lie, I'm just looking at this shit, blah blah blah. And yeah, just really trying to figure out the next move. I wanted them to just leave, and then I wanted to link up with Maya at home. Like, nothing was gonna get resolved in this parking lot of this girl apartments, you know. And it's already too much going on. I don't want to be doing that at somebody else's crib. You know, like, literally, we live together. We can go do this shit at our crib, or we can go to a park if you want, like, whatever you want to do. But I genuinely was feeling bad. I was like, dang, like, this look bad and it's messed up. The whole time, though, like, in my opinion, like, the underlying fact was, I don't feel like I cheated on her. Was I at my ex house? Yes. Was I wrong? Yes. But I don't think I cheated. But everybody have different versions of what cheating is. But I didn't do anything with my ex. You know what I'm saying? Did I lie? Yes. Was I places I wasn't supposed to be? Yes. But did I cheat on her? I did not cheat on her. Like, you know, I mean, but that's my opinion. Everybody feel how they feel. So I'm just telling the story. So shit just started to get a little, like, too personal. So next thing you know, I'm gonna put it like this. Like I said, if I would have walked there, it would have been drama. Like, let's not forget, like, I got friends, I got people. We all got people, you know. So one of me and Big My mutual friends pull up, and we tell them, just watch. So they watching the whole time. So they're like, they doing this. They buy your car area. They twerking on the car. They, like, it's like you said, but it's like y'all having a whole party, a wait on area outside party. Like, y'all, it's really crazy, for real. The friend flipping the camera, like, just showing, like, what's going on. So then she say, bro, Kia and Ray just pulled up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my God. So now Big Maya girlfriend outside with her friend, and Maya and Michaela outside. Everybody outside. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, yo, right? So, I think Big Maya and Kia might have been on the phone or, like, been texting. I can't really remember. But, you know, obviously going back and forth, and she just kind of trying to tell her, like, it's not like that, boom, boom, boom. And everybody saying come outside. But let's be real. If I come outside, I might be the only one standing by the end of this, because I'm not gonna fight anybody. Like, I'm not gonna fight anybody, you know. Like, and I knew it wasn't gonna be a conversation. Let's be real. Like, tensions was high. It was too much going on. I didn't see it being no conversation. So, mind you, we got somebody looking at this whole ordeal. So they're like, yeah, they out here, like, they having a meeting, like, all this. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Next thing you know, you just somebody beating on the door. I'm like, now I know your girlfriend did not bring these people to your friend. Like, I feel like, under all circumstances, like, that was wrong. Like, that was wrong. Like, don't bring nobody to this girl. Mind you, it's like 6 people outside the door, y'all. It's like Lil Maya and them, Kia and them, like, and they friends, like literally, it's these people at the door, and they saying like, come here, boom, 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 whatever, like all this stuff, and you can hear them saying like, I don't think they in there. Let's walk around the building or something. I don't even know, y'all. Something or whatever. So me, look, this ain't my crib, so I'm not gonna be opening up the door. If I open up the door, like I told you, I'm gonna be the last one standing, and that's just not gonna be good for nobody. So it's like, it just wasn't the time or the place. Like, at the end of the day, we are gonna have to nip this in the bud. So let's go and get that done. But what we gonna do? Fight about it? Like, and I didn't care to like fight Kia or be mad at her. Like, I wasn't in that month, but like, yeah, I'm in this month with your girl. Like, what's up? Like, it wasn't like that. Like, literally, crazy part is, I truly wanted her to know, like, I only came over here to literally see the screenshots. Like, that's it. Like, I never thought it would turn into all this. And the thing is, I was there so long because, I mean, look, this shit was getting dragged out. These people sitting outside and doing this and doing that and pulling up, waiting on the friends. Like, it was a lot. So, over time, like, time was passing. So, anyway, yeah, they at the door and they doing that. So, finally, they leave from the door. And I'm just telling Big Maya, like, damn, that's messed up. They should never came to your door. And I apologize to her. Like, I'm like, damn, I just wish I never came over here. I wish I never came over here. I hope that your relationship can withstand. I was even telling her, like, bro, as much as I don't care for, like, your girl, like, I don't mind if she want to get on a call or if she want me to, like, nothing happened. Nothing was going to happen. It wasn't even a thought in the mind, like, you know. But if you go looking for something, you gonna find it. Not gonna lie. Like, Lil Maya came looking for it and she found it. Now, let me say this, y'all. Don't act like this was just random and I was randomly at my ex house. No. Her girl reached out to my girl, made the connection, boom. So now it's not like I'm over here chopping it up with my ex and hanging out and cooling and FaceTiming and text. No, like, dots was connected. Here we are. Also, I never told this girl where Big Maya stay. I don't know why she have carried on with this little, why would I tell you? I never told her where she stay. I never recommended those apartments for us to live in. No, I never told her where that girl stay. Just like she said in her video, you went on that girl's Instagram, you looked at the background of her pictures, and you found where she stayed. Or I don't even know how you found it out, or if that's even the truth, or however you found that. But girl, I never told you where that girl stayed. So anyway, they finally leave, and I think we agreed to like just meet at the house or whatever. And so we get to the house, and basically she was saying like she gonna get her stuff, she gonna move out, and like we was just gonna be done. And I think she posted her voice recording. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I was like, okay, because I mean, what else can I do? Like, at the end of the day, I wanted to break up too, though. Like, so everything happened for a reason, and it wasn't to get back with my ex. It wasn't to nothing. Like, I just, okay, like, I get it, because at this point, it's been too long, and shit been too drawn out, and bro, I ain't nothing good finna come from this relationship for real now. So she getting her stuff, and Michaela helping her or whatever, and I think I'm like sitting in my car smoking or something, and Kia blowing her up like, send me every address and send me her door number and blah blah. I said, girl, if you send anything that got to do with my crib, good luck to all involved. Real talk. Like, please don't play with me. But yeah, she like, I'm gonna get my stuff, I'm gonna leave. I said, okay. She was getting her stuff, you know, like, I mean, oh, and by the way, I apologize for everything. I did apologize to her. I did feel bad. I told her that I was sorry for all of it. But, you know, everybody make their decisions. Like, you want to break up? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what that's what I expected, you know. But don't worry, sweetie, it don't stop there. This girl hit me up the next day, y'all. It was like, if I go online and I tell everybody that it was all a lie, can we be back together? I kid you not. So shit, I'm like, yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Okay, no, for real. But it was an ego thing at the time. Like, of course, I don't want people seeing me as, you know, this cheating, bad person. And I feel like like, you know, when something like that happened and somebody go to the internet with it, it's nothing you can say or really do to, like, you know, get yourself back in a good light. You know, like, it is what it is. Like, it's proof. Like, you're right here. It's live, baby. Like, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like, yeah, if you go online and you tell everybody it was all a lie, we can try to work it out. I'll be down to try to work it out. So she was like, okay, cool. So she went online, she went on live, she went like, yeah, she was like, It was all a lie. I can't even remember like what exactly was like the excuse, or I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't remember, but she basically was saying like it was all a lie or whatever. And it was mixed emotions. Like then some people start calling her a liar. It was like, you a liar. But they were saying she was a liar because they know like it wasn't a lie. Like you went on live. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? But I never came like out of the house on live. So it's like nobody really had any evidence of anything. You know, like nobody had evidence. They was only on live outside of her house. So she on there. At this point, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And it's just whatever. But I mean, I'm like, she went on there. Said it was all a lie. Come on back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? A deal is a deal. So she come back to the crib, and next thing you know, this girl bought me tickets to Jamaica for my birthday. So I'm just like, mind you, my birthday's in like 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks. So I'm like, what is going on? But shit, all right, let's go. So leading up to the Jamaica trip, we just kept on getting into it. Like it just, things was just still going wrong, which I already knew they was gonna still be going wrong because I mean, you don't trust me. You feeling the type of way, like it's bound to happen. Like it's bound to happen. So next thing you know, I'm gonna be on my way to the club, but I had stopped to get some pizza. This motherfucking pizza, dog. I stopped to get the pizza, and I'm putting my car in drive. Well, she had texted me, was like, where you at? And I was like, on my way to the club. I'm putting my car in drive. When I look at her text, it say, like, no, you're not. I put my car in park, skirt. Now, for the past few days, I've been noticing, and I'm gonna clear this up because she was like, oh, the air tag was in the car for a day. No. So for the past few days, I'm like, I've never had an air tag, but like some of my friends had them. So, you know, but I just been noticing this little air tag thing on my phone. I wasn't really familiar with it though. And it's like, oh, air tag nearby. Like, I don't know, y'all. I didn't even know. So when she said, no, you not, I'm like, hold on. When I tell y'all I got out of my car and I tore that Benz up, I was in my car looking. And come on, man, I'm driving a Benz, so I'm tearing them up. Like, I'm looking, I'm messing up my own car. I'm looking for the air tag, y'all. I cannot find the air tag at all. I don't know where the air tag is. And so I asked her, I'm like, did you put an air tag in my car? She was like, no. And so I'm like, just be real, because if you really didn't, then somebody like planted an air tag on my car. And once again, like I'm a popular DJ in a popular city. So it's like, these people plotting on me, I don't know. So she like, I would never do nothing crazy like that. I would never put no air tag in nobody's car. But like, she going hard. So I'm like, okay, bet. Dum-dum. I'm like, all right, bet. I don't know. So I'm steady driving around, y'all, for days, weeks, probably. I don't even know. But for a while, with an air tag in my car, and I cannot find it. I don't know who, what, why, when, where, but it is what it is. So fast forward, we go to Jamaica for my birthday. And when I tell y'all, this girl didn't pay for nothing. I'm talking about nothing. Now, here's my thing. You told me you was taking me to Jamaica for my birthday. Not only that, I was already skeptical because of not being able to pay the rent, not being able to, being late on this, not being able to do this. Like, where did you get money to do Jamaica and buy me Balenciagas? And I was confused. I don't know. But at the same time, I mean, whatever. I'm going to take it. So we out there. This girl ain't, like, I remember when we was at, like, this little, like, rock climbing thing. I mean, not rock climbing. What is it called? The zip lining. Y'all know, like, the zip lining, and you can ride the horses in the water, ATVs, all that or whatever. So we get there. And I just remember being at the counter, and bro was like $300 a piece or something like that. Like, and it was like a whole all day, like, adventure type thing. Bro, this girl literally was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm like, what the? And so I started peeping game. I'm like, oh my God, this girl's don't plan on paying for nothing. But why would you take me somewhere for my birthday? It wasn't making sense. But I ain't gonna lie, I got money, so I really don't care. Like, I wasn't gonna let it ruin my birthday. Like, I'ma still have fun. So overall, in Jamaica, we had a great time. Very much fun, very much lit, very much outlet. And in my head, I already knew when we got back, I was breaking up. Done, finito, we're done. So we had fun in Jamaica. Come back, and immediately I told her I wanted to break up, But it's like, it was on some letting her down easy type shit because it just wasn't that easy to just break up with. So I told her, like, first of all, we need to separate. And, like, she needs to move out. And then maybe we can try to work on our relationship while we're not living together. Because that was never a good idea. Never. So, of course, she does not agree with any of these things. But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. If you want any chance for us to work, like, we got to separate, period. So one thing led to another. She ended up being like, okay, but she's going to go to my house, boom, to try to salvage this relationship. Before you leave, though, go take the air tag out my car. Because I know you put an air tag in my car. She's steady acting slow. Oh, no air tag in your car, boom, boom. I gave her my keys, and I was like, I'm not going to come with you. Go get that air tag out my car, bro. Be a real one, bro. Y'all, it's been weeks. I don't even know how long, but as far as I know, it's been about weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, just go get the air tag in my car. Yeah, why this girl come back upstairs and be like, okay, here. So you really had this air tag in my car, bro. You in here talking about, I didn't put no air tag in your car, bro, for weeks. And then she already talking about, it was only in there for a day. Girl, no, be for real. So yeah, when she bring that air tag back, baby, I was over it. So she had only took a few things to my mail, like at this moment, and then I had contacted her mom, and she was just saying like in like the coming week, you know, she would come and like help her like get all her stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, we supposed to be getting space. This girl stalked and harassed me the whole entire time. Not a space was given. Now, if y'all was on the lives in the last couple of days, then y'all would know this is why I had to remake Part 11. That's why, you know, it took a little time. I had to remake this. And that's why it's going to be one last part 12. Because on the lives, I cleared up a lot of allegations. I cleared up a lot of things. If you was on the live, just y'all comment on Part 11, y'all comment on Part 12, and y'all vouch, and y'all say the things that was going on, and you know what I'm saying? I showed proof. I mean, I didn't show proof. I played like audio because I didn't want to show the videos. But you could tell I was getting really emotional on the live. So I won't be posting any of the screenshots or like proof on the next part just because like it triggers me. I don't want to see it. I don't care about it. That was never the reason why I was doing any of this. Just, you know, putting that out there. So yeah, Part 12 is, yes, when she started to stalk and harass me. And this is all the way up until this very moment right here, 3 years later. I'm still going through the same thing. Y'all thought that it was just a story time, but it's so much deeper than y'all think. So yeah, we separated physically. You know what I'm saying? She had my mails. I'm at the crib. We texting, you know, chopping it up every now and then, just trying to figure out like what is to become of this relationship, because just it's been too much going on. So I remember this one night, I was chopping it up with her, and she was asking me like where I was at, and I think I was at Area. I think it was at Area 29 at the time. And, you know, I'm like, what you doing? She was like, nothing, laying down. She always told me she laying down. She's never, if she says she laying down, beware. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I end up leaving Area, and I end up going to G5. I can't even remember why I ended up at G5, but I just ended up going to G5. I walk in, I see her in the section with some rappers. So I'm like, I thought you was, I'm looking like, I thought you was at home laying down. But I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. Because when I'm coming in with some whole other rappers, you know what I'm saying? Some of my partners. So I'm like, bet. You know, I mean, bro, at this point, I just wasn't even caring no more, honestly. So it's just the lies. I be like, bro, why you be lying? Tell me you can, but whatever. So I'm in there, and my job, Big Maya is working at G5 on this night. She working at G5 on this night. So I'm in the section with the people that I'm with. Boom, blah, blah, blah. We lit. And then I see the rappers that she with, like they section, like they clearing out, like they leaving. This girl gonna come over there and say, can I come over in the section with you? I said, no. What is wrong with you? You're here with the people you're here with. I'm here with the people I'm here with. The people that you here with leaving, so you need to leave, or I don't know what you gonna do, but you're not coming over here with me. When I tell y'all this girl stayed the whole time and stood outside of this, that girl stayed the whole time. So she was like, can I come home with you? Or like, you take me home or something? I said, no. However you got here is how you need to leave. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not coming? No. Like, what are you talking about? So, for a while now, I have been trying to, like, keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? So I had a security walk me out. I'm finna go. Like, and it's just too, like, she here just standing outside the section is weird. Like, I'm out. So obviously I'm a DJ. I know, like, mostly out of security. So I tell security, can you walk me to the car? Security walk me to the car. It's me, security. This girl's over here leaning over security like, Ari, really? So you just gonna leave me here? My phone on 1%? My phone going dead? You just gonna leave me? You just gonna leave me? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to ignore her, bro, because everything with her is just an issue, a fight. I do not got time. I do not even care, bro. Like, leave me alone. I'm steady saying, look, leave. However you got her, just go back. However you got, but my phone on 1%. Okay, well, you stood outside the section the whole time and your phone wasn't on 1%. You could have been charging it. Like, I don't know. I'm leaving, though. This is not my problem. Yeah, this girl ran to my car, crouched on the side of it, y'all. So security came and was like, you got to get up. I'm at to remove you. This girl don't want to get up. Security had to grab her. He told me to hurry up and get in the car, and I left and drove off. I get home, right? And she texted me like, you wrong, you left me stranded, blah, 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 whatever. Her mama texted me, can you please go get her? She said she's at a gas station in the bathroom, phone on 1%, nowhere. I'm like, yo, what is going on, bro? No, this girl is over there at G5, tripping out. Y'all, why do Big Maya text me and say, why is Lil Maya in my car right now? Girl, what? I text her back. I'm like, what are you talking about? She in your car? Like, mind you, it been this whole fiasco about 2 months ago when I was at your house and she done embarrassed us online. And what are you talking about? She in your car? I'm confused. She was like, I came outside of work, G5, and she was standing by my car and said, Ari left me here stranded. Can I charge my phone in your car? I'm like, if you believe that nonsense, then you just a fool. You is just a fool. That girl, come on, bro. Man, I ain't leave that girl stranded, and I don't got nothing to do with her. Like, she could have been Ubered home, got a ride if she drove. I don't know what. She might have drove. I don't even know. So I told Big Mike, be careful, because I already know 100% she recording you. So she always recording something. So whatever you saying, either don't say nothing or just lie. Just say anything. It don't even matter. Just whatever. Now, Big Mike, she just friendly, y'all. She just a friendly ass person. She just be doing friendly stuff. Like, I'm like, you better hope that girl don't hurt you. Why you just let that little girl sit up in your car, and dog, she's crazy. So anyway, I don't even care. Whatever they got going on, have it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I end up falling asleep. Next thing you know, I just heard over and over and over again on my door. I said, I know this girl's not in my door, dog. Over and over and over again, she called me over and over and over again throughout the night. Mind you, she do not live there. She do not live there. She don't need nothing. All her main stuff is at her mama. They just coming to get other little stuff throughout the week, like the next week. None of her, like, girl, what are you doing at my? She beating on the door the whole night, y'all. I had to close my door, put earplugs in, and just go to sleep. Her mom steady texting me, oh, she said she's here. Please, can you just do? No, boo. She's not at a gas station. She's not in none of these places. She's literally outside of my door. I recorded it. And I had to send it to her mama. Like, your daughter's outside of my door, bro. So anyway, I go to sleep, boom, and it's just chaos after chaos after chaos after that. So now, we in the stages of just fully breaking up. I'm over it. I'm done. I want you to come get your stuff at my crib. I want nothing to do with you. And that's it. So I told her mama too, like, you know, we gotta hurry up. Like, we gotta get everything. So her mama come to help her get her stuff the first time. And she just throws a temper tantrum. I remember she picked up like a cleaning bottle and just threw that mud at me and was like, I'm not leaving, or whatever. Her mama just looking like, I can't believe what's going on. Her mama real sweet. She a real sweet woman. So her mama just looking like, oh my God. So her mama like, look, like she doesn't want you. She does not want to be with you. Just let it go. Just let it be. So this girl, like, she was like, okay, I'm gonna get my stuff. So her mom was like, okay, I'm going downstairs. I'm getting a car. Come down or whatever. Why did this girl? Her mama went out first. Why did this girl go down and get in the car with her friend? Her friend ended up coming to get her. She get in the car with her friend. Her mama hit me like, hey, you know, she's not answering the phone. Like, is she, you know, when is she coming down? I said, oh, girl, she been went down. She not with you? Girl, she with the friend. So that was the first time they tried to come get her stuff. So she couldn't come get the stuff that time. So then the next time, I told her mama, like, look, I'm gonna leave my door unlocked. Y'all come get the stuff. I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there. I'm trusting you to just please just make sure she only touch her stuff, get her stuff, and then yeah, that's just gonna be that. So she ended up getting her stuff, and that was the end of it. So at that point, I'm like, God, I'm done. Like, I'm good. Like, everything, the harassment, the stalking, everything is over. Everything's good. Boy, was I wrong. She texted me, called me, just every day, I want to be with you, I want to be with you, I want to be with you. And I'm not even being mean about it. I'm just telling her, like, I don't want to be together. Like, it's too toxic. I just want to move on with my life. You move on with your life. I'm not going to be making no videos about you. I'm not going to be, disrespecting you online. I'm not going to be doing none of that stuff. Like, I'm straight up just, can we please just go our separate ways? Really, as we should have been. And I just want to let y'all know it's time winding down. This is not going to be the last part. Damn, I got to do one more. The next one going to be the last one. But this last few times when we finally broke up, and she still talked to me to this day right here, it has to be said. It has to be said. And then we can just let it be what it is. So I'm DJing at Prospect Park, and I see some dudes that I know in a section, like after I'm done DJing. And so I go over there, I'm like, what's up? I know this Big Maya in the section and some other girls I know. So I'm telling them what's up. They on live. So I think it was Big Maya live. So I hop in live. I'm like, hey, what's up? And y'all, I promise y'all, not even 2 minutes later, Lil Maya texts me. Oh, so you at Prospect with your ex and you blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I'm not with my ex at all. Like, I just got off work. And if y'all know Houston, everybody goes to the same places. So that's why y'all keep hearing me mention Area 29, Prospect Park. Like, everybody be at the same places. Like, especially around this time in 2022. That's when this was. So I'm like, oh my God, not this girl. What, like, why? Like, leave me alone. Mind you, we've been broken up, y'all. At this moment, we've probably been broken up for almost maybe a month. It probably had been maybe like 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month. We had already been broken up for a while. And we had been separated for a minute. So it's like. So anyway, I'm just trying not to worry about it. Prospect Park over is about to be 2 o'clock. Boom. Everybody walking out. We all walking out. Y'all, I walk out and all I see near my car in the middle, like she in the middle of the street, but like the cars is here, and she's like in the middle of the street. All I see is I just see the girl going like this in the middle of the street. I said, I know that's not. So I see in the middle of the street, and like my car is blocked in. Like she like pulled like behind my car, and then Big Maya car is like down the way. You know what I'm saying? And then like other people that I know cars are just like in between. So everybody's walking out, but nobody is not noticing what I'm noticing. So I'm just like, Lord. So I walk ahead, and I'm just telling her like, just please, like chill out, please, don't do this, like just, we're broken up anyway. So it's like, this is my job, and y'all know I don't play about my job. So I'm just telling her, calm down, chill out, and she like, no, you this, you that, blah, 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 whatever. So the people that was on the lives, y'all seen the video, but I'm gonna explain the video. So at a point, I just stopped caring. Like, okay, girl, you want to show out, you want to do the most? Like, I don't even care. Like, as long as you don't fight me, I'll do you. Mind you, a crowd of people is watching. Everybody just look. It's a lot going on. So I'm trying to, like, ignore her a little bit, but I can't get in my car and drive out because she got me blocked in. Big Maya and her friend there, so I go walk over to their car. But Lil Maya come too. But, I mean, y'all was just in the car together anyways, like a week ago. So, I mean, we all fam. So we outside of the door arguing. People in the crowd are recording. Big Maya recording, and her friend recording. So Lil Maya was like, I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? She like, I'm trying to figure out what's up with you, bitch. What's up with you, bitch? And then she boom hit me or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, bitch. So mind you, I don't care to fight. I don't care to do nothing. I'm not even finna engage in the shit that you're trying to engage because I'm not even engaging. So I'm like, bro, I'm calling your mom. I always said I'm calling mom because it's just like, bro, who can you call? Like, I'm like, I'm gonna call your mama, bro. Like, it's too much or whatever. So then after she had cussed at me and she had hit me, she was like, yeah, because I always beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So that, when she said that, and when I ended up finding that video and I played it on live, like, bro, you talking about you just been abused and DV and all this stuff. No, let's take it to the real. But the only reason I never spoke on that was nobody business. And bro, I just don't want to relive like these moments. Like, I don't want to relive stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's clock it. So after that, one thing led to another. She ended up just getting in the car, bro. Just leave. I end up getting in my car leaving. I go to a gas station. It's about 5 minutes away, right? I go in the gas station. I get me some guards. Y'all, when I come back out, I'm looking like the dude on ATL when I tell y'all, like, when you're drinking the milk and they just run it down, y'all, why is she blocking my car in at the gas station? I said, I know you lying. This girl blocking my car in at the gas station. So I got to call her mama, at the usual. Got to call my mama. One thing led to another. After so long, bro, she like, talk to me. I finally figured out, maneuvered a way to get out of the parking. Bro, oh, come on, man. So she do that. I go home. Obviously, I just don't feel comfortable in my house ever again this whole time that I had been living there at my old apartment. I never felt comfortable again. I always stayed up late at night feeling like she was going to be beating on my door, coming on my door or something. Oh, and I wasn't wrong. So y'all remember Kenzie from the story early on. So it's been about like over 2 months. After that video, we never spoke. We never talked. We never nothing. So now it's Labor Day, so it's September now. And I hit her up. I'm like, damn, because our video had did really good. So I hit her up, and I was like, you know what? Let's do another video, and let's do questions studs are afraid to ask films or whatever. So she was like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's do it, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. So I told her to come over my crib. She was like, she was going to bring her friend Ken. I said, okay. And then I called 2 of my friends, Bria J and Rika. And I'm like, bet. So we going to do the video. Cool. So everybody's over there. We all over there. We drinking, y'all. We lit. We having a great time. This is like, I kind of hung out with Kenzie that other time, but like, y'all know, just drama ended up happening. And we was like out. But this time, like, that was cool. Like, her and Ken, that was cool. Man, we was having a ball. I'm telling y'all, making the videos, everything. Done. I can't never have too much fun. Lord behold, mind you, Lil Mike's blocked on everything. Everything. She cannot get through to me at all. She texted my friend and said, tell Ari I'm gonna her. LOL. So I'm like, bro, what is going, like, so my friend showed me, like, not wanting other people to see. She like, bro, look. I'm like, bro, what? So I just try to ignore it. She started texting me from text app. You better come outside right now. You got this bee in my house. Who do I have in your house? What are you talking about? You don't know what's going on. And why do you even know what's going, like, why do you even, like, Lord Jesus. So she going out, you better come outside right now, or this, her little Lexus tires finna be on flat. Mind y'all, it's 5 of us in the house. Why are you still only focused on Kenzie? I'm not understanding. So she like, her tires should be on flat. Mind you, I'm not telling Kenzie or Ken none of this. Like, because in my head, I'm like, this is so embarrassing, bro. And you keep bothering me, and me, you've been broken up. Like, stop. So I'm writing her back. I'm like, I'm not coming outside. So, like, I guess just do what you're going to do. Like, I'm not coming out. So we supposed to go out. We been drinking. We hungry. Like, but I'm scared to leave the house because, bro, this girl is texting me and threatening me. So y'all already know what I did. I ordered pizza. Y'all. So the pizza man come, and he was like, hey, can you meet me downstairs? I'm like, I cannot meet you downstairs, sir. I'm so sorry. I can't. Like, you don't even understand. So I'm like, you just gonna have to find a way up here, sir, or whatever. So he find his way up here. I'm looking at the people, open it up, give him the money, get the pizza, we back in. So she just kept on texting me, just threatening me, doing all this stuff. So I finally had to just tell the people that was in the house, you know, just in case anything happened. And everybody's laughing. Everybody's like, this girl is so crazy, right? Y'all, why did she text me and say, oh, okay, so you got this bitch laughing? Y'all think that shit funny? Why is she at the door with her ear to the door listening? How did you even get up here? The apartments is not something you can just walk in. Like, you have to have a fob. You have to have a code. Like, you can't just walk in. It's like, what are you doing up here? So she just texted me, listening by the door. At a point, y'all, we don't even care no more. We laughing, we talking, we drinking, we doing YouTube videos, and she just sits out there miserable. Seriously, outside of my door, bro. It's really sick. So after this, you know, me and Kenzie start hanging out a lot more. You know, just she'll come to my DJ gig, or we'll go smoke some hookah on some friend shit, on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got at her, so I'm like, it's too much going on. So I'm in Prospect Park DJing. Boy, do I stay at Prospect Park. I'm in Prospect Park DJing, and Kenzie gets in my live. It was like, hey, y'all, whatever. You know, she had her fans at the time. So I was like, okay, Kenzie. linking up with Ari, like love to link up, and then we had already did the YouTube videos. You know, so people was like just feeling us, just our vibe. And so I got off and I was like, you want to do something, you know, like you want to go do something like fun or whatever. I didn't want to go to another club, but I did want to drink. So I was like, let's go Dave and Buster's. So she's like, okay, babe, let's go Dave and Buster's. Y'all, I leave work. We pull up to Dave and Buster's. I back in. We laughing with each other. We walking towards Dave and Buster's. We laughing with each other, looking at each other. I just see a gust of wind go, phew, boom, and hit Kenzie. Y'all, Lil Maya then followed me from Prospect Park. Mind you, at this point, we done been broken up, y'all, for, I don't even know. We have been broken up at this time for like, it's been a while. It's been a while now. And when I say a while, I mean like over 2 months, like we've been broken up. So she hit Kenzie, they're fighting. All I see is Lil Maya, other friend, like right there, like waiting, like if you jump in, I'm jumping in too. I see the car in the middle of the street with the kid in the car, bro. So again, they fighting, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to break them up. Y'all, I am shocked. I'm shocked right now. I'm in shock, for real. I'm like, what is going on? So then Kenzie like, I break them up, and then Kenzie's like, hell nah, round two. She got me fucked up. She came and snugged me, blah, blah, blah. They posting back up. Oh my God. I'm like, what is going on? Please, everybody stop. Please, no. Oh my, oh Jesus. So yeah, they steady trying to go. Mind you, the car is running. So my initial thought was to get in the car, they car, and drive off with the kid in the car. Like, I'm just thinking stuff like, why are you pulling up on me? Why? What? Ooh. Y'all, I was so mad. So finally, I pulled them off each other like, it's just done. I'm like, security, mind y'all, we in Dave and Buster's parking lot, a kid-friendly place. I'm telling security, what you doing? He told me, that's some gay shit. Nigga, you don't even, boy, what? So y'all, at this point, me and Ken's like, I'm like, we just gonna go in, because I'm trying to get away from the situation. We go in Dave and Buster's, we drink, we play games, we have a ball. I'm like, you don't think they still out there, right? Like, it's been a while. We go outside, we get in my car. The coast is clear. Y'all, why when I drive off, y'all, here is this girl speeding behind me, following me. So I pull off, she following me, speeding behind me, bro. Y'all, this is like a movie. So instantly, I go on live, because I'm not good at like recording, like that's why, like evidence, like that's not me, but I went on live, because I'm like, bro, this is crazy right now. So I'm on live, and if you, back then, 3 years ago, if you was on this live, y'all know, if you want to see this live, you can go on live, not on live, on YouTube, search, I think you search something like Ari, Maya, Kenzie fight, or something like that. It should come up, you know, you can see this whole ordeal, like it's really insane. But I did play it on my live the other days on TikTok. So if you caught that live, then y'all seen this firsthand. I showed this video. So she followed me, boom, 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 boom. And then she like swerve around, block my car, and get out the car, pulling up, like posting up at my window, posting up at Kenzie posting up at Kenzie side of the door. Just looking crazy. Stopping her own car, getting out, posting up. I'm not getting out the car. Like, it is not even on no scary shit. It's just, what are we doing right now? I don't want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Like, what? And, like, thank God, like, Kenzie was, like, a cool, chill person for the most part, because I'm not gonna lie. If a bitch pulled up and I don't even know you, I don't got nothing to do with you, no dealings with you, and you drive out me, I would have probably got out, and I probably would have had to put them paws on you again. Like, but I was like, please don't open up the door, because once you open up the door, these are probably trying to get him out. It's just too much. Just no. Mind you, we're in the middle of the street. So she get back in the car, and then she put her car in reverse and try to like ram into my car. So I swerve out. I'm on live the whole time. I swerve out. So I just drive around. Y'all, this is crazy, bro. So I'm driving, speeding. I'm trying to get away. But I'm on live too. So I got my live like outside my car window, and I'm like, y'all, look at her. So she stopped her car, boom. And then she swerve around me again, block me in, go into the middle of an intersection, y'all. I kid you not, at a red light in the middle of the intersection. Get out the car. Mind y'all, the friend and the baby is still in the car. And mind you, the baby, when I say kid, the kid is like really young. Like, I'm talking about like 2, like a baby, like 2 or 3 is how old this child was. Like, so she get out again, coming up to my car, boom, boom, boom. Just crazy. I'm showing live. I'm like, look at her. Y'all, why do the friend get out of the car too and run up on my car? The kid is in the middle of the intersection, y'all, with the doors open with nobody. Like, I'm talking about, like, literally in the middle of the street. Like, go. It's a video. And if you was on my live, you seen it. At this point, me and Kenzie, like, look at each other like, this is insane. I'm like, bro, I'm calling CPS on you. Like, straight up. Like, what are you doing? Like, and then mind you, this not even your beef. This don't got nothing to do with you. Like, so why are you here defending, like, doing the most, defending your friend? Like, it's too much. I get being there for a friend, but, like, putting your child in that, it's just, it's gone too far. So after this, finally, I get away. As usual, I'm sitting up in my crib just thinking, like, bro, is she finna come to the door? Like, at this point, like, y'all, I started to just watch my back all the time. I never felt safe. I never felt comfortable. And I haven't for years. I never felt comfortable. So, like, after a while, she kind of died down. Like, she wasn't really, like, bothering me as far as I knew. She wasn't really bothering me. But next thing you know, Big Maya called my phone. And she was like, put your phone on mute. I'm going to click over. I said, okay. Put my phone on mute. Click over. Why is little Maya on her line talking about, what you doing when you get off? I'm outside at Area 29. Can you take me home? Can I go home with you? Can I do this with you? All type of stuff. Y'all, it has gone too far. At this point, it's really sick. So I'm telling Big Maya, like, you need to, like, just distance yourself from this girl. Like, for real. Like, she only got her number because, remember, in the old parts when she had snatched my phone, that's why she had her number. So she following her on Instagram. She want to hang out with her. She want to eat her. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tripping. But, of course, like, Big Maya's my ex, like, and we're cool. So she's going to tell me everything. So while you over there, you want to do this and that. It's just all sick, bro. It was just weird to me. I don't even know where that came from. Why are you even trying to be on my ex? Like, and I'm talking about this was for days. Like, anytime she went to 29, she'd be like, what you doing after? You want to go home with me? Can you take me home? Can we do this? Can we do this? It was just weird. And honestly, I think she was doing it all really just to try to get to me. But it's like, it doesn't get to me. It's just weird and I don't care. I don't want anybody. I don't want any of you people. So it's like, okay. So, over the course of the years, like, I know y'all thought it was just a story time that she did on TikTok, but look how big this has got. Look how much it has blown up. It has been so many underlying factors to this that nobody really knew about. I never spoke on not much of these things because, I mean, for what? I've been in happy relationships. I've been with other people. Like, it's been 3 years. Like, I've been let this shit go. But if we're going to talk about it and you're going to try to make me seem like a certain type of person, then we're going to clock it. This was never a story time. This was to irritate me, to agitate me, to get to me. Like, I'm telling you, literally. That's why so many other things came up. If it was a story time about how I cheated on you, let it be that. But then all of a sudden you going on live, you taunting me, you bringing up old stuff, screenshots, voice recorders, you recorded everything I ever said to you, our whole relationship, and you was my girlfriend. But the whole time you was really a op. Like, that's sad. And then you kept it the whole time. When you know you was trying to provoke me and you know you was trying to get me to say certain things, it's really all just sick. But anyway, that's why I had to come out here and, you know, I wanted to tell, like, if we're going to tell the story, let's tell the whole story. I took accountability for all my stuff, but one thing I can tell y'all is, like, it was a two-way street with that relationship. It was just toxic. I was wrong sometimes, she was wrong sometimes, but the stalking and the harassment, like, you can't be treating people like it. That went too far, and nobody deserves nothing like that. And it's like year after year after year, she texts me from fake apps. If she see me around, she'll ask me what I'm doing or where I'm going, or give me information to people's houses that she's going over, like how to get up, how to get there, this and that, for me to come over, like, for a year. Even 3 months ago with my most recent girlfriend, Kayla, like, bro, she comes up to us while I'm DJing at Prospect. Oh my God, I'm always at Prospect DJing, Jesus. She comes up to Kayla. I'm DJing. Kayla right behind me. This is 3 months ago, y'all. So right now it's 2025. This was 3 months ago in 2024. Like, literally the end of the year. She comes up to Kayla and she say, can you tell her to play Georgia Peach by Lotto? So Kayla, like, you tell her. Now, Kayla looking at her, she never seen her in person. Like, she never bothered me when me and Kayla was together. If y'all ever seen Kayla, y'all know she fit. Like, she knew she wasn't finna play with her. So, Kayla, like, you ask her. This girl really comes up to me and say, can you play Georgia Peach by Lotto? Are you sick? Why are you coming up to my girl and why is you coming up to me as if you don't, not, like, you know I don't fuck with you? What are you talking, like, she just do things to mess with me and to mess with my head. And that's the reason why 2025 started. Everybody's supposed to start with a clean slate, enjoy their life. And here she was making a video. Names or no names, this story gets said every single year. It's nothing new. If y'all was on the lives, then y'all know that a girl came on there and wrote and said, Maya has been stalking me and my girlfriend for 3 years. I brung her up on the live and she explained the story and basically said that I asked her who she was and what her girlfriend is. She said her name and her girlfriend name. I immediately recognized the girlfriend name. The girlfriend is Maya's ex-girlfriend before me. So she's still stalking her ex before me. Who knew? The girlfriend said that the last time that Lil Maya harassed him was 3 weeks ago, y'all. So she's still harassing me. She's still harassing her ex before me. Who knows who else she's still harassing? If she feel like your relationship might not be going right, if she feel like you back single, if she feel like you fucking with somebody new, best believe she's coming. So saying all that to say, honestly, y'all got the full picture of everything. I want to be left alone. If the shit ever come back up, I really don't care. All the proof that she has posted, all the screenshots, all the recordings, everything, she cannot hold it over my head no more. I owned up to everything, even though I didn't have to, with the shit on the internet now. So it's out there and I do not care. Stop holding it over my head. Stop bringing it up. Leave me alone. Stop harassing me and just let me be. Thank you everybody for tuning in to this story time. I know it was long, and I think that's pretty much all I got to say. God bless everybody. I hope everybody can heal. And I hope everybody can move on. I've been healed. I've been moved on. I don't care about none of this stuff. That's why I don't look at old videos. I don't look like, I have been so happy. You know what I'm saying? So everybody continue to be happy. Hope everybody find the help in healing and go to therapy. Talk to somebody. But y'all can't be out here harassing folks, man. Like, and if you gonna tell something, make sure you say the whole truth. Period. DJ Ari, I'm out.
Some women, it can start working in its 1 week.